Hola, senorita. I found it on my old outfit from, I think it was last summer. It's like a shorts. It's a one piece, like a shorts and a dress. It was from last year. Hola, senorita. I wonder how your evening doing. Bless, bless, bless. Peace be still. Amen. Peace be still. You always want peace to be still. Peace be still. Be still. Gotta get something to eat. The body said, time to stuff your face, girl. Time to cool it down. Things has changed. I heard a voice saying, yeah, things has changed. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yada yada do, da 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 do. I hope you're feeling good. I'm so are you. Baby girl, how are you? Yo. I hope you're feeling great, you're feeling good and feeling fine. Clap my hand cause I got my energy, yes, it's the strength of mine. Ain't no time to play around with no fool, cause it's just my mind. I keep on riding on my energy, boy. Ain't no waste no time. How are you? I was supposed to go somewhere today, man, but I never get to make it. Hey, love, I ain't get to do the makeup yet. Excuse me, I didn't get to do the makeup yet, all right? Sometimes me get time me do the makeup, but sometimes it don't take time and me have things me no bother with it because me know me have to hustle and thing, go eh? Like, I was going somewhere today, right? And while I was going, because somebody's supposed to come and pick up cream and so, but later on, like in the night or whatever, but so I got dressed, right, and I take my pushing cat and me gone about my business, right? While I'm walking before I go up on the train now, my higher self now, I'm not gonna say inner, I'm gonna say my higher self, said to me, she should not turn back and go cook because you're gonna have people come pick up cream and you're not gonna be home. I don't think it's a good idea what you're doing. You should just turn back, stop and pick up your curry or whatever you need, go back in the house, go cook up a vegetable and go chill. So I came back in 30 minutes later, the phone started ring. Are you home? I'm on my way already. I'm on my way, goody. I'm on my way. I said, yeah, okay, I know. I said, I know already. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because it's like, it's funny, some things I could just tell people just before they happen, it's just the exact same way, you know what I mean? Yeah, I got so much necklace on, so I said, when I put on my necklace, I start wearing my necklace them. Not because I don't have no makeup, I can't put on my necklace. And my necklace, them shit. This whole bunch of necklace pack up in some big sitting like banana box and kind of sitting pack up there. Just, must say if it can steal it till it rat or whatever. I mean, even wear the necklace them. Show me no fussy. And nice, yes, nice necklace. And take long for change and then turn black. The one part of this is fly, what me just lock it back when if it go last or whatever. But two of them have one brown color and one purple color, same thing. You remember calling and get your loom 347-469-3874. I have coconut loom. It's really good for the face because it's very gentle. The coconut and pineapple loom is very gentle for your face. I also have regular loom. So call in and get your loom. You know the number already, 347-469-3874. Not expecting to get a call from trolls because I'm tired of you trolling. I'm tired of you calling me and stalking me all through the night and stuff. I can't believe. But I mean, I understand it's a night runner thing, I mean. I definitely understand. But yeah, thank God, What I eat since morning. The funniest thing about eating, sometimes I cook a lot of food and I eat as much, my body not taking it. My body will take like this once. Sometimes I might do two, depends on what me eat and how early me eat, you know. But I don't eat a lot of stuff like before, you know. And I really want to lose that gut, you know. I really want to get rid of the rest of fat we left on my back and all them place there, you know. The rest of fat at the belly. I want to get rid of everything, you know what I mean. And go back to the way I was when I was natural. Eh? Thank you, Goody. I do myself because, like I said, I don't want anything that's going to be tight in my ear and head me hurt and my ear feel any kind of tender. Because it kind of tender, you so like a little, but not too much because it's not tight. None at all, I may do it myself. You know what I'm saying? And I was going to pay to get it braid, but I says a good thing I didn't do that. Because it would have been tight. And when I got home, I'm going to have to take it out myself. So it's a good thing I just do it myself, you know? So, see? See? I can take up a son and make lift me want. I can right round, go part right round around. Right round. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? And then these are the parts I really want to grow. I tie it all the time. These are the parts why I decide to do it. So them part I can left out. You see? So them part I already left out. So I make it stay, so them part I leave out. You know what I'm saying? So it will grow for now. And I like the locks. I like the dreadlocks because my more look like black. I not try to look Indian and stuff. So I kind of like the dreadlocks. And these are goddess. I like what them saying kind of not something and like a curl on the end. You have different type of them. But I like the 1 year. And the 1 year hard to get. I've checked every store in Flatbush. And the last store me almost reach an empire. They have 3 pack alone left. And me get it for make up on the rest. So maybe they have. Yeah, I think this is what, something like 10 packs. I think this is like probably like 10 packs. About 9 or 10 packs, something like that. Because I think 1 pack left, I'm not sure. 1 pack or a half pack. Yeah, 9 pack. 9 pack this. I have purple. I do purple because what may have this was kind of like a green. If you look, I thought it was blue, either blue or dark green. It's kind of dark blue greenish. That one, I have that one, and I have the purple, which is beautiful. But the reason why I didn't want to do the purple on the top, I rather do the purple and the burgundy first. Because all what they had that left in the city at the place that I went to, only one place had it. And all they had was burgundy, purple, and this color that left. And that was something like a 7 pieces or something. So I needed like 3 more pieces because I know I like my hair full for it to look sexy. I mean, especially when you put your lashes and your makeup, you know, look very sexy and cute. Not like I'm looking for nobody, but we're women. That's what we do. We like ourselves to look like queens, you know. So basically, especially if you're not using an expensive hair that you can afford, why not make your hair full and not just that it lasts for a long time? So I can keep this for a long time, as long as I wash my hair, dry it. You know what I mean? Make sure it's properly clean. And, you know, I still put my rice water here. Yesterday was so white, so I kind of damp it down a little so it don't look so white. And I was still able to put it in the root and still treat me and make it smell good and go on. Because remember how dreadlocks you're having, so all them places you can't grow out, you can't keep it for a while till the ear start grow out as much as you want. Because it's dreadlocks, you're not trying to make it look all neat, like it's a weave. It's dreadlocks, it's supposed to be grow out, all them places supposed to nap you up on the root more. You know what, because I braid it, and I go see that because I braid all up, you could tell, see? Right, I'm braid it going down. That's why you see all these looks like going down. Stringing them downward instead of going up this way. Oh no, this one alone, me do long way, because I'm going around, right? So that's why I decided to take the colors that they have and then blend it in. And then I couldn't get the other one. I get more burgundy and I get a pack of black. So I dropped the black in here and there to match it. And the reason why I did that and I put the purple on the top is because I know I could have put the burgundy and purple to the front instead of that color. But the reason why I use this color because it's more closer to my hair to the side. See? So when I have the baby ear and I put them down, it will look more blending instead of just look like it's a map. You know, like a map with all this color in here, and then the color here different from my baby ear different, the color different. You know, it's not the same color, kind of look too natural. But even though we know it's not natural, it looks more natural this way with this color here to blend in with the lashes, your makeup, and then when you do all that, this little color right here will bring it out and make it pop. You know, you don't need to make it pop right here, and then you have 2 different colors. Yeah, so you want it to look more natural. So there's more darker color to your hair. It's not the same color, but it's dark enough where you can go on and will make it pop. So when you do it, you see more of your face, you know what I mean, more beauty, you know, with the color on top, so, you know, unless you color your ear. When you color your ear, you know, like pink or whatever color you put in, you put that color, then they're gonna see the same root color, but I'm not gonna color my hair no more. Because I stopped coloring my hair. I'm trying to grow my hair natural. That's why I like a baby ear and so I take like a TVC cream and touch his side so because there's a need for growing it, I forgot grow out. So if I just go and do that for now and make it go on so it kinda look, you know, bring out the ear and then when I put the lash and the makeup and something, you know me I talk about for now. And then make the rest grow natural. Natural. Don't trouble the rest. Just put them stuff in. I mean, I'm glad for now so we can get them stuff to buy instead of sitting for hours and hours and hours I do it. Spending so much money at these people that disrespect you. You don't have to do that no more. You can braid your sister here. You can braid your mother here. Anybody, you can do it. Me not so good with the Christian eagle, but you can use it. Once you have your sister here, friend here, if you're not good with the Christian eagle, you can use a big ear pin and stick through the ear, lift up the ear and show behind her. Make sure not ear in another way and pull the ear pin through. And it's very fast as well using an ear pin. Faster than the Christian eagle. So I mean, you can't help yourself. These are times when you have all them ear just put on the stick, then you have to kill yourself. Because, I mean, if you feel like you don't want to keep it for a while, you take it out. If you want to change it, you take a different color ear, you take them out, you wash your ear, braid it over. You put in different color and put them in yourself. Save a whole lot of money and time. You can design your ear any amount and make your ear grow. Treat it naturally under the root. And just touch up around the edge with a thing. You don't have to buy an expensive Indian ear, sew on the whole top of your ear, bury your natural ear down. Just put this in. You know what I'm saying? And let your ear natural. So when you open between and put your eye, you can feel a natural skull for all the way through. You can feel the scalp all the way through. All the way through. And it's not tight. You do it very, 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 very slack. So my ear now no pressure at the root for your pressure and a pull. It's not that kind of thing. You can feel how slack it is, but it now come out. They can make it like a string with a piece of the braiding ear and through my ear. Right? So it's like a little bridge. So even though some natural ear might be loose underneath the scalp there, a little bit, some of them come down, the ear is still there for hold it. But I not feel no pain, my ear natural underneath them, you can't pull up it still. You know what I'm saying? It's still good. And even the ear, the all the way to braid all the way out here, so I naturally, you see it? I can pull it back and forth, I naturally here there. And the braid to it, see it? I naturally pull back and forth onto the braid. But you have room after scalp, it's not tight down to the scalp for pull the ear. So I can be comfortable with it. You know, if you pain me, I this and me sleep, but I don't have to go through that. Right? Anyway, I'm hungry. What you doing? How you doing? Good? How evening going? Good? Yeah, good. Queens and King, big up on yourself. Why me they are taking life, you know? Me they are taking life one day at a time, you know? And we want to talk about love and so on. Don't worry about people. Remember if you call and get on a cream because I know how life set up. Don't make bad energy stopping them from support. Buy no stuff them. You don't want to buy no stuff them. You can call me and give me something if you don't want. Because like I said, I'm planning for a journey. A journey. A great journey. You know what I'm saying? I can't sit down and forget and don't have to come on earth. Can't do. I can't sit down and waste time. Be on this journey. You know what I'm saying? Be on this journey, man. I'm not talking about the food, you know. Because I know you're going to be in a journey of food. I know you. But I'm hungry and eating all day. But my problem is I got to learn how to cook less. You know, my problem is I throw away a lot of food and I cook sometimes, like vegetable and so left over. You know what I mean, goody? And I don't like to waste food. I hate that. Honestly, I do. I really do. I don't like to waste food, man. You know what I mean? I don't like waste food. I mean, I can't eat too much one time. So I mean, if I stop this, right? That's all. I like one time. Sometimes I don't feel to eat nothing at all. I want to eat the fruits alone. So I want to stop force myself to eat every day because and every day I need to eat food. I need to tune my spirit every day but not to eat food every single day. I can eat fruit sometime in my body. My organ get a heal for all these years. Food every day. 3 times a day a meal and all. I'm killing yourself. Organ I'm tired, man. Eat so much. The organ them want like yo, the organ them get tired, man. They're like, yo, you're eating all the time, you know? The organ them get tired, man. You know, some people looking for love, but they can't find love. Some people get love, and then they lose love. Because, to tell you the truth, love, you know, to me, love is just a feeling, right? between two people. It carry a certain energy. It carry certain energy. It carries certain energy, right? And some people get it wrong. Until you be with the person, or you deal with the person, you could lose that energy. Some people say you fall in love, you not love me no more, you fall out of love with me and all them things. But the truth is, if somebody had like your energy, love your energy, you know what I'm saying? And you was that energy that they love, and then all of a sudden you change, you know? I don't know if that's something that's good enough, right? I don't know if that's sitting here good. I don't think that's something that's good at all. I think it's a good idea for eat this, you know. I don't know if this is any good. Damn, it come too hard, man. Only vegetable wrap, but I wanted the left out yesterday, I don't know. And this still burn up in the pot. I didn't get for warm in the oven till them, I don't know. So they kind of burn up. I want to kind of burn up though. I want to burn up pot. And so I'm not going to tear out of this now. It's kind of burn up, man. Not true? Jesus, what a kind of burn up though, goodie. Lord, it kind of burn up. I don't know, I might come back for it. I don't know. So I've got Trader Joe's to get some more. Get out. I got me just something, but I put it back in the fridge, car. So I love it too. So the person energy change. When for them energy change now, tomato, raw onion. A tomato, this a raw onion, baby. Oh, smell that. Raw onion. Now I always like a lot of raw onion. I never tell people that, I never tell them, so I like a lot of raw onion. I used to go to the Arab them a lot of raw onion. Put more, put more. Put more, I tell them, you know. Sometimes I like the raw onion. To make your bread stink, but I love it. But I don't like any raw onion. I don't like the white raw onion. I don't enjoy that much. But I like the other one, like this. I like this. I enjoy that one there a lot. The one of the juice. The drain from the tomato and the onion. I don't want to waste at all. Yeah, so enjoy, you know. Going to enjoy. Where's the fork? Oh Jesus. I gotta get the light to go there. I need more light for 2 minutes to go out and buy the light. But we're supposed to get the light, I couldn't make it to the car. Sprit of it, turn back. Turn back. Ah, Jesus, look at the old count at the pan. So, Lord. Oh, Lord, Jesus. All this thing here. Eh? So, seafood here. See, so, but, the onion, the tomato. Oh, this is okra. That's a okra. And chocho cook up with bell pepper, onion, oregano, bay leaf, a little sea salt, and so on. This is the avocado. This is their vegetable wrap. This is a vegetable wrap. I kind of like it, but I put it up in the pot because I couldn't get the oven for I don't know why I used it yesterday, but so I'm reading today now. Come on, so I'm not bother with it. I just when I could do one, do that. So and that I'm going to enjoy now, my queens. I want you to try and start to enjoy some of this stuff because it's life. Now, force you. I'm not force you. I'm not tell you what to do. That's not my intention. My intention is for you to enjoy. I love it too. Tastes really good. I'm gonna sea salt. I like no sea salt on the top tomato. But it tastes good same way. Especially with the onion. Sorry about the eating because you can't find love if you're ignorant. You can't keep love if you're ignorant. People know people's spirit and could feel a spirit. If a woman here with a man, immediately when you start to see somebody, if it's a good woman, or your spirit is clean, immediately, as him start seeing somebody, you know. Something you know before him start and can tell him, say, I'm going to start. You pick up all this information and you know. They start acting all different and funny, you know what I mean? Sometimes you go left a man and you want to claim somebody. You don't make him know when you left him, man. You don't make him know when you left him. You don't make him know when you left him. We don't notice with us in life, we don't eat the food that we're supposed to eat because we don't like them. We never take time out to taste them, to really sit down and eat them and taste them. If you know if you really like them or not, you know what I'm saying? We just take them and put them in our mouth and them not taste sweet like syrupy or some kind of spice or something that the senses are used to. So right away, because you're not giving us the sensation that a bucket of ice cream might give you or something else that you feel like you have that taste up on your tongue, right away you don't want to eat it. You're like, this don't taste good. I don't like vegetable. But the truth is, if you take time to eat them and realize the purpose of them, you realize you and them start to become friends. Great friends, actually. And they become your friends in your company. You know what I'm saying? They become your family and stuff. They start talking to you after you eat them. And when you eat them now, you realize how nice and delicious they are. And how God is blessing you, man. That you can find them and have them to be eaten. All this time you wasn't eating them, you don't know how great they are, right? And it's we're in a battling time now that we could lose it and we won't have them to eat anymore. Anyway, just really good. Natural. No pa salt. No pa season. Just look like oregano, like a bay leaf, like a sea salt, like a bell pepper, onions, scallion, a piece of country pepper. A bit of grapeseed oil. Yeah, because if you're not eating them and figuring them out, when you're eating them, this is chocho. Because when I do potato, you know, when I do potato, potato is not good. For me, white potato. Maybe for somebody else, but not for me. So, I do chocho. Me get them cheap. Then me get $3 and a flatbush, $3 and cut off one little part of them bruise or whatever, but me know certain a poison, a $3. Me take up $3 where me get like I think it was 9 pieces, it was like $3. Yeah, child. So you can't in love with nobody that don't know who they are. They want you to love them the way they want you to love them. They slaving you to love them the way they want you to love them. And they can't even love themselves. Sad, isn't it? You can't love yourself, but you want somebody to love you more. That makes sense, Goody? That don't make no sense at all. And I was meditating today, and you know what comes to me? While I was meditating, Spirit came to me and said, you're going to be blessed in high places, right? You're going to be blessed in high places. I love the onions, raw onion. A lot. Raw onion. I also like raw onion, I know why. But for the last 3 days, I've been eating a lot of raw onions, the red ones. My spirit told me to eat a lot of raw onions. So my body been feeding for it, like wanting it, you know what I mean? And like actually just get up and eat it. It's what my body asks for. I give to it in my spirit. So my spirit said I need some raw onion, the red one. So I cut up the last red one. I eat all of it yesterday, and I'd actually eat a half of the white one yesterday because my body wanted more onions. So I got up this morning, I got me some red onions because my body was still asking for more onions, and I know I can't eat the white one that I have inside raw. It said take the red one raw. I don't know why. So I'm going with the spirit. So, excuse me about that. So the spirit started talking to him, I'm almost full. I don't know about this, but I still gotta finish the rest of the avocado and stuff later, no matter. I don't know about this shit. This is like dead, nothing in this. It's coming like vegetable wrap. I can wrap up some of the onion in it. Onion sandwich. Raw onion sandwich. Onion. That's it. Fingernail stain up, all my record, not chemical, my hand stain up, so. Not too much onion, it's good for me, just a little bit. See? From the vibration. My third eye. Need it. Burn the third eye, I want me to up wide. You can't see the wicked, them a come. You can't see the wicked, them a come. You can't see wicked, them plants, man. Let's eat the tomato sitting here now. Let's eat it, but my life. How can I eat my life? Tell me why. I love it too, so. I'm gonna give you a story, right? My higher self told me, right? So the minute my higher self said to me, say, you know, you're gonna have money. With the ancestors gonna make sure that you're okay. Right? You were sent here to do many things, right? I was like, what? Sent from where? The answer was, the higher self said to me, right? This is not a joke. It says, when great things has come in your life, when great things are coming in your life and great blessings are coming in your life, it's not every friend you must tell. It's not every family you should tell your blessing that coming. He didn't say it in the words of, like how I'm saying it to you now. It comes in a message, in a higher self message, not in a low frequency. So basically, I'm going to try to develop the message the way it comes to me. Right? And this is what he's saying. I hope you can get it the way I get it, because that's the way it comes to me. But like I want to explain to you what it really means, and yeah, a lot more meanings to it also. But I want you to figure it out. Right? What left in my plate? Me have some more onions, me have piece one wrap, me have some more thing in the pot, but most of the tomato and the onions gone down and the thing. This is what left. I have to get some of that vegetable wrap, you know. So tomorrow I go down here and try to do some like a food picking up tomorrow. Get some more of that and some more vegetable and stuff. Cause most of that me eat. I try to less cooking, like only cook like a vegetable and steam here and there. Can't even eat that much anymore. But I really want to get rid of the go back to regular size. But anyway, everything will happen on its own. So basically, right? So I was like, what am I yourself really saying? You know what I'm saying? Because yourself, you have a higher self and you have the lower one. Just like anything else, up and down, right? So he says to me like, if you're born in a train, this is what it comes to me. The higher self spoke into me and said, if you born in a train, for say you're born in a train, right? Now, this is me lying on my back. This is me finished meditating and I'm just no TV on, nothing on, just my mind in the universe, right? Talking to me, right? And he's saying to me, if you drive in a train, or even driving a bus, because the first thought, the thought start with the train first, and I understand. But then the thought move from the train and move on to the bus to kind of let me understand what you're really saying to me, what I'm picking up from the magnetic fields, what coming through me, right? So it moved from the train and then it moved to the bus. So should I start from the train and to the bus, the same thing comes to me, or should I just move on to the bus? All right, I'm gonna move on to the bus because almost same thing like the train, right? Because the same thing it did to me the train and it did to me the bus. That's what it activated to me. Like you're saying, if you was driving a train, out of it, and you're driving a train, and in that job you're working for years and you're driving that train, this is how it comes to me. And you're successful of driving that train. People like when you drive the train, you're a good driver, you know what I'm saying, you're great. When people see you, put a smile on their face, right? Well, if you're driving that train and you run into a lot of people, and your energy is balanced, and you're driving that train, you're going to find people who board that train that knows you, if they know you're driving that train, for say, they know you're driving that train, right? And they say, all right, Harry driving the train. His train is going to come at 10 o'clock. I'm on the platform at 10 o'clock, but guess what? I'm not going to get an area train because I just don't like him, so I don't want to ride on the train he's driving into. He's driving. I'm going to wait for the next train that come in the next 20 minutes or 30 minutes because I do not want to be his train. And his train, right? I don't like his attitude. I don't like the way he drives the train. I think he needs to retire, right? Just showing you what my higher self was saying. Just relax. Think about what I'm saying. Don't think about nothing else. Because when you do it, it disturbs you. And next person come was like, whoa. Did Aria train come here to some people? No, he ain't come here, thank God, because I want to be on that train. And that person feel happy to be on that train. They haven't seen Harriet face, but they know that he's the one who's driving the train. But because they're happy with his spirit, they're happy with his soul, they feel connected with him. Just like you feel connected with me, so you're driving on my train right now. You know what I'm saying? You're on my train right now because you like me. You feel connected with me somewhere or the other. Even if I say something you didn't like or did something in the past, you know forgiveness come and you know you're still on my train. You're still here with me, right? So on that train now, you're going to find people that loves you. And you're going to find people that don't love you. So while my higher self is telling me that, he said, okay, let's go to the bus then, since you don't understand what I'm trying to say. So my higher self now take me to the bus. I end up at a bus stop. And end up the drivers in the bus, and the driver is really cool. The driver is collected. People, take the bus, whatever, whatever. But there's a set of people that don't like the driver. So they're like, once they find out this thing, blah, 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 driving the bus, they don't want to take the bus, they have bad remarks or whatever about him. So these set of people really that don't like him and don't want to take the bus pull up and they were talking so much that they didn't realize that was the bus, right? So they board the bus now and sit on the bus and driving in the bus. Now, remember, I never heard the story. I don't know where it's coming from. I was meditating not too long ago, maybe like an hour ago. Because I meditate this one also. So I'm just telling the story that coming me from the universe. I don't know where it's coming from. It's the first time I'm hearing the story now, but I'm just telling you what coming to me, right? So this group of people now, the bus pull up and they board on the bus because they're going home, right? And they sit in the back of the bus and they're talking and they're laughing and they're having a good time. They're sharing their chips. They're doing what they got to do, right? And they're saying, man, this ride is a beautiful ride. This bus driver drives so good. That's why I would never want to drive it, like I said, Donovan or whatever the person I never like. I never want to drive in his bus and stuff. I can't stand him and blah, 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 blah. And him not drive good. You see this man I drive nice and smooth. So while I'm at the bus talking all that stuff now, this man drive nice and smooth. Just use your brain. See what this thing is taking me. And the time come and they get to a certain place now, they realize, they pay their fare and whatever, they realize, wait a minute. One of the same bus me and the same van and the same man I like. But they realize I was talking bad about the man and how him drive, but they realize the same one I talk about how him and I drive so smooth and good. So sometimes, that's what the universe is telling me. I don't know the story. I'm just going with it. So y'all just go with me and try to make sense out of it. Explain it to me if you can understand it. What comes to me, maybe you can explain it to me a different way. I'm just telling the story where it comes to me, and that's the truth and nothing but the truth from the Almighty God. As it comes in, I'm explaining to you. It comes up, but I'm trying to explain, to find out what the meaning of what he's saying to me. So basically, you can have a plan. And when you let people in your plan, they try to destroy your plan, or then telling other people like, don't help with your plan, don't donate to your plan, don't this to that, or don't do to that. So sometimes when you're doing something, it's best not to everybody know your boss. To know you are the driver or the boss is good to be anonymous. When you're helping people sometimes, it's not everything must come out and tell me helping people with this and that. Because the universe wants you to help somebody, but not to broadcast it. That's what I get to find out. So now it's saying that you can have a bus or a train, and you can be driving it, and every day full of people that love you, that care about you. And you also can have people that don't like you, do not want to board on your bus, and try to stop that bus from driving. Right? So that means sometimes you could be driving a bus, but nobody knows who is driving the bus. When I say, what do you mean by that? It means that when you see a spiritual brother or a spiritual sister also, sometimes a person don't look so spiritual on the outside of the cover of the book. But inside, they are very spiritual and they're very connected. And they are driving that bus. And they are driving that train of love, of unity, of peace, of being as one. And many people is not going to like that and want to board the bus. So they're going to say the bus driver ain't no good. I don't like him. He don't drive too well. But when they make mistake and take the same bus not looking, the driver was a good driver. And you love the way he drive. But when you get on the bus and realize it was him that you were talking bad to, the same people that driving the bus realize that, wow, he drives pretty good. You know what I'm saying? So people can lie on you. People can try to do all kind of things to you. But at the end of the day, you got to know where you're going, who you got to be with on your journey, on your bus, on your train, and how you can drive your train or your bus without nobody know that you're driving your train and your bus. Meaning that if you as a person have money, you can help. You can help with the poor children of Jamaica. You can organize with each other who can help. And you can help silently. You don't have to make anybody know your boss. Only ones who are on the bus will know that they're on the bus, the mercy bus. Not the ones who want to stop the bus from driving. And stop the children who want to survive on the bus. The generation that want to get on that bus and load on a generation on that bus, when you're trying to stop that bus, you're trying to stop them. Otherwise, it's not every time you can tell everybody your plans, your friends, your family, what you're inheriting, what is about to happen, what big step you're going to make. Because not everybody wants you to drive in that bus. It's not everybody agreeing with your spirit to get on that bus. And if it's success on that bus, they don't want you to be on that bus. They don't want you to drive on that bus. They want to pull you to the corner and say, hey, don't take that bus. It's not good for you. Right? So to my higher self, that's what it was telling me. So you figure out what the message is. Maybe I don't get it right, but that's the way I was thinking. Right? When people don't know that you're the driver for the bus, everybody will load onto the bus. But everybody know who you are driving the bus. Some not like it and want to take the bus. So that means you can help people sometimes without even showing your face. Because you don't want everybody to be on that bus and to know you are helping them. Because there's people that don't want you to get help and don't understand your help and don't want to be in high spirituality and believe that they God-like and they can do more with their soul and their body. They don't believe that. They laugh at you. They jeer you. But people want to be on that bus. Then when you board that bus, don't let nobody know you board that bus. Only ones that board the same bus with you in the same spirit as you should be on the same bus. Because when you have bad fruit in basket, it's going to rotten the rest. Yeah, I love it too. No, I'm not all serious. No, no, no. Because I know y'all don't like, you're too serious now, man. Come on, make me laugh. Come on, Miss Cackafat. Come on, man. Me don't come and fast. Come on, Miss Cackafat. Make me laugh, no? But still, I got to tell you that. Berry was in here and she left. She gone back out in the living room. Yeah. Yes, my love. God bless you too. No, I'm not owner and a business girl. Listen to me. I am no owner of no business. First, let me explain that to you. Sometimes, when you're popular and you get popular and people know you from in the street, selling your product for your skin that you make for your own skin, people start asking you for the product you're using on your skin. And these are products that you make with shea butter and different things and cream and lightening skin cream, right? To remove spots. But what you do, you don't introduce people to bleach your skin. You don't tell everybody like go bleach your skin or come on bleach your skin and be brown. I don't do that. I have this product for my own skin. But people ask me since I've been selling it in the street jewelry, how can I obtain some of what you're using on your skin? Please, I need it to remove my spot. I have tried so many things and my skin come out messed up and bust up and tear up. So I wouldn't want to use what other people give me. I buy cream from many people. People said to me, and my skin don't come out good. So that's why I even stopping to bother you to ask you, miss, what do you use on your skin? Can you tell me, or who do you buy it from? Can you help me? And for years, I wouldn't sell anything like that. But after a while, I realized the amount of people that asking me instead of being a strip joint, I need to start doing something. Help myself. I'm already outside selling jewelry and shea butter and soap on the street side, all over from Flatbush to Utica to Bushwick, all over. I take the train, I go all over, I deliver, I go all over Queens, all over. I go on delivery, I walk with my bag, I go out shop to shop, I ask Flatbush girls, they can tell you I work really hard to survive, to able to pay my rent, to buy my food, not on any public assistance, just to survive. I become a citizen. And Obama sent me $50. I'm glad for it. I filed for my son. I received my son in this country. I pay tax. I have no obligation to no one. At this time, I don't make a lot of money. Sometimes my goodies will come and pick up a little $50 bottle of cream. Sometimes I might come and pick up one little $100 bottle of cream. By the time I buy the stuff to mix all that stuff back to make, I don't make great profit because I have to eat. And I'm not a big celebrity like Black China was selling one jar of cream for $250, $300 for a small like a jar. I don't have that celebrity status. And even if I do, me can, you understand me? Me do the cheapest we can do, and the best and the good them get good cream that remove and not messing up their skin. But I don't go around telling people to bleach. And people bleach on their own accordancy and their own risk, because nobody tell anybody to bleach, because we all know that bleaching is not, like say bleaching is healthy to bleach. Some people say bleaching is not healthy. But people still go out and bleach in every country. You know what I'm saying? What I do, I'm not telling people to do. I just want my skin to be beautiful and spotless. Because the food I me eat bump up my skin, me this, me that. I want my skin look good. I want to feel pretty without no makeup like I do right now. Right? And that's how people support me, by getting it and buy a soap. Sometimes they give me a $10, $20 tip. My birthday come, they will send me like a $50 Christmas. Olivet, I love you. You bring joy to my life. Because of you, I lost weight. Because of you, I'm eating right. Because when you started changing my food, you should see me now. I was going to commit suicide, but watching you, I forget about my problems. I'm living for other people. So I have to eat somewhere. So if somebody buy a jar of cream from me, it shouldn't be a problem for someone say like I'm running big business and I try to like, bring down problem on me for a jar of cream and putting out a proportion like I'm running big business. If I had money like that, I would open a store and just get the cream them same way from the wholesale and sell them back just like everybody else in Brooklyn everywhere else. Right? But me not have the money for all them big store for go open up to sell the whole heap of stock and have everything. I don't have it like that. It's not as big. If I was making money as big like that, then I could turn it over and make it bigger. But it's not as big. So no, I wouldn't say I have a business because I would have a business name. All right? I have a couple people who support me because I'm a comedian, I'm a songwriter, I'm a singer. I can do mostly everything. And I'm living and I'm trying to turn my hand to survive. I don't have to lie down and eat a man. I don't have to call a man to ask him for a plate of food when I'm hungry. No man is feeding me. Everything I eat, I help myself to do that. And I thank God, and I thank God for the ones who help me also, and bless them because they're there to help me. And I'm there to give them whatever they need and give them the right thing. What they look for, so they don't waste money and buy foolishness that's not going to help the problem they're looking for. Right? And people who buy creamer, them can mess up our, they look to fix it because they look really bad. They can't go without no makeup and stuff. And sometimes they're tired of wearing a whole bunch of makeup covering it up. They just want to get it off. And they don't want something gonna burn them up and look worse. So then rather take the chance, and try the cream. You know? So that is why. So I hope I answer your question and so on. If you can bake, you do a little bakery. Anything you can do to us nowadays, a clean money, you can do so. You're not sell drugs, you're selling yourself. You're not out there hurting anybody or doing any bad things, you know what I'm saying? You're not sell cream, you burn up people, but them look like dopey and burn them up. You're not sell those kind of acid in the bottle. You're not selling that. You know what I'm saying? You're good to go. You're not giving people stuff where they got to put in their mouth and swallow in their body. You know what I'm saying? When people ingest it through the system. You're not doing that. So, you know what I'm saying? You're not like those girls that walk around putting injection at people bottom to make them body bigger and make them more like Brazilian butt lift and all them end up dead and all them things. You're not doing that. That's risking your life. Risking other people's life is not good. You're not doing none of that. We change skin every day. You're not telling nobody if you use cream. My people use cream all the time. So many people sell cream. And they buy cream from me to sell back because for them cream is good. So then buy my cream and turn out in for them cream or, try other cream with them have in a mix and try stretch it out like, Yeah. I love it too. Yeah, God bless you too. Yeah, God bless you too. Thank you. Thank you, Nikki Pink. Nicola Pink. God bless you too, sis. I just finished doing my meditation and I lock my feet. I cross my feet and sit on my butt and then use my hands. I finish meditate by crossing my two legs, sit on your butt, cross your two legs and do my meditation for a while to clean up my mind and so on. What I get to realize with it, you won't get stressed anymore and you won't feel a lot of pain, like when people bring in sadness and pain and stuff. You kill it, you kill it completely. Just bear it, hold your finger, foot cross, just bear it, and just breathe within your stomach down to your spine. Just breathe from down there and bring it up, bring it up. You take away so much, like no feelings after a while, and people do for certain things. You don't feel hurt, you know what I mean? You just don't. You don't. Yeah, good, because I'm eating the right thing. I'm not going behind the back and eating and lying to you guys. That's the thing about, I'm going to tell you the serious thing about it. And the food is like demon, because sometimes you go to one, takes a pay for the wrong thing. But the end of the day, the kind of compliment you get and the way you see yourself is like, yourself was looking uglier years ago. And when the stuff is coming out, you look ugly too. But as you're going more and more and more, and you're getting more wiser, and your frequency going more higher, building up. You want to go more raw. You find your body want to eat more raw food and cooked food. So your body is going to start rejecting a lot of cooked food and you can eat a lot like one time. Because now your higher self and your third eye open so far at this minute. the more time you have is so much energy that you're already pulling in. And the energy is food that feeding you. So now at this time, because I was taking the sun this morning, what happened to me, I don't need a lot of food like I used to, because the lot of food that I used to eat was junk and meat and all them stuff. It wasn't really any life to the frequency. It was dead and it was putting me into a dead mood. So basically I was walking around as a dead person and not realizing that I really wasn't alive, because I was drinking all the dairy, eating all the milk, and eating all the box of fried chicken. And I feel like I want more, and you eat and you want more, and you cook again your rice and peas, white rice, your white bread, your soda, your sugar. You want more. Not realizing that more that you want, that is what's stopping your life from furthering. The more that you want is stopping you from being a person which is very educated without being to a college. Because college don't really educate you per se. You know what I'm saying? You go to college and you drink milk and you eat meat and you walk around like a damn fool. You're still not educated. You go to church every Sunday and you pray and you go down on your knees. You're still not educated. Your education is coming from within you, because you're God, like God, man of his all image. I would say Jessica. But let's say God put it as a man, because I know differently. But if you want to say so. You know what you know and I know what I know. All right? Because only woman have womb and only woman can breed children. Okay? The father is there, can't have a father without no children, without no mother. All right? You have to have mother. Right? But let's leave that for another time. I don't want to go into that right now. So basically what I'm saying is, so when you're eating these things now, when you grow up on these things and you're eating them and you never know, by you not eating them, like you can't just go ahead and cut yourself and not eating it. Because I realized that on my journey, it took me so long to get to this point. And you can see I'm up and down, but you notice since I cut the shrimp and cut the fish, in the shortest piece of time that I did that, and something changed between then and then. When I started to meditate, I go to another level. And as I meditate, I go to another level. So you never stay in one level of meditation. You never did. You can't. Because every time you go to meditate, you're on a different level. You're getting more information. You know what I'm saying? You're getting more. I don't want to hold the phone like that. I can't see me. Yeah. Try to get to the light. Yeah. You know? So basically what happened, let me cover this thing up because I'm going to eat it because I don't want them to go waste and stuff like this. So what really happened to you now? When you're talking to somebody, and most likely we look at a movie, and we watch the movie of The Walking Dead. We look at these movies and we laugh at them, you know. And we look at some of these scary movies and we watch so much different movie. And we sit there and we watch them. Are you digging? Listen quite correctly. And we take it like, wow, you know, it's just a movie. Right? But in trueness of light, I never heard that word before, but anyway, I use it. In trueness of light, the vibration of nature, of God and everything within it, is actually you're locking yourself off when you're only eating a certain diet. Every diet is not for everybody, but what you will do, you will try certain diet and see how it works for you within your spirit. I don't know what kind of spirit you got, but I know in my DNA, my spirit, what doesn't work for me and what worked for me. And I know dairy product don't work for me, and meat don't work for me, and fish don't work for me. Them stuff don't work for me. My body reject them stuff after a while because I started to get more stronger in spirit. So my body don't need that. So as I go stronger in spirit, I would need more raw food that my body started to ask for now. And my spirit is getting higher. So that means I'm going to go more raw. And I'm not going to get less as more food, but I'm going higher. And I'm feeling stronger. I got more information coming through than ever. I got more energy that I don't need to sleep as much as before. I don't get as tired. When it's time for me to sleep, I will go to sleep. when it's that time. But I doesn't have a set time to say, well, I'm going to go to bed now, wake up then and go to bed now, and the afternoon I'm going to take a nap. No, it doesn't work like that. When it's that time, it will happen. So you will find yourself sleep at different time, not the time you used to sleep. Because you're in a different frequency. You're not in the same old time. That's why it's a daylight saving time. Right? So people is going to look at you different. Because when you look around and seeing people, when you start to eat a certain way and meditating, and you start to change, you start to lose all the fat and stuff start to come off your body and stuff that you don't need. And like, whoa, I'm not even working out that much, but it's just coming off. You start to open up to a whole new world. A whole new world. And you realize like, whoa, even the breath that I take in my body is making me strong. I'm feeling myself breathing because I know I used to feel myself breathing. So who you was to walking around? Because when you eat so much of these stuff, you're just as good as dead, but you just don't know, right? So you're eating all this stuff and you're feeling good and you're hanging out with your friends and you're going party, you're walking up and down, but you're not really here. You're just somewhere else. You're in a different frequency. So the frequency that you're in is like a late frequency. It's like you have an app on the phone. It's like an old app. So you need to come out of the old app and upgrade yourself from that old phone to a new upgrade. Now, when you've been living your life all along and you've been eating the same stuff and you're getting diabetes, you're getting sick and you're doing everything and you're not changing anything, like I don't like vegetable, I don't like this, man, I don't believe in vegan thing, blah, blah, blah. It's not what you believe in vegan thing or telling anybody to be vegan. But you try to put more goodness in your diet. And in time, your own body will reject what it don't need. You don't have to force it. It will. Trust me, it will. It will with me. And you'll go back and feel for something and eat. Your body will reject it by its own. So you don't have to force it. As long as you meditate and you try to put little in, it will change. But if you're not putting none in to remove the oldness and feces and the old stuff that back up in you, so you can get oxygen within your lungs, your heart, and those places. When you meditate, it goes in and restart everything. We fix everything. Everything is, that's why when you meditate, you feel like you was running a long mile, your heart pumping, like when you breathe, like you was running a far, far away. You let off everything and bad energy and stuff that you don't need. You just throw it off, you scrape it out. Sometimes when I meditate done, I take it out and I push it down. I push it down. I push it all the way down to my foot and I can feel the negativeness. I push it down to my foot and pass it out and push it down and wipe it down and pull it up my foot bottom. Wipe it down and pull up my foot bottom and destroy it. Pull it out. I don't need it. Right? That is why people spend money and go to Obia man or Voodoo man and what you want to call it, right? But the man you're going and spending money, he got the same thing you have. It's just that he go ahead and he activate that. So he has that to collect money over you. Because I can read a lot of people's thought. I can tell you something just before it happened, how it's going to be. And it's exactly what it is. Right? So that's why some people, when Mr. Vega was saying about Jesus and he said that, I was mad with him. I was like, what the hell are you talking about, man? He trying to make we stop having faith. But now I got to say, I understand what he said about the Jesus thing, and I could apologize to him for that. Because that Jesus that they painted and stuff, that shit can't help you, bro. I said there's power in the name of the blood of Jesus. But there's power in the blood of Jessica from the womb. It's power in the blood. In the blood. In the womb of Jessica. I wouldn't say Jesus. Jessica. There is power in the blood. You can put it any way you want. So, You realize I'm bigger than who I am. I'm greater than who I am. What is making me not so great? What is stopping me from having the joy of the world and use my money to do creative thing and travel the world and help other people if I can and make we unite? The food you put in your mouth, separate your love, separate your family, separate your thoughts. Make you think different of yourself, make you feel unhappy. Depends on what you eat and how you eat it and when you eat it. If you are putting, if you go to the toilet today and use the toilet today, you use the toilet this morning, and another friend go and use the toilet, he didn't flush it. Another person go and use the toilet and he didn't flush it. And another person go and use the toilet and he didn't flush it. What would happen to the toilet? What happened to you when you put all this stuff in your body and you're not flushing it? What's happening to your body and your mind? Are you confused in your mind at point? Don't you think you suffer from some kind of confusion because your body, those cells are dying? Because there is nothing that giving oxygen to those cells. Everything that you put in the body is telling the cells to go to sleep. Don't open your eyes. Don't learn anything new. Eat me, go home and sleep. Eat me and complain I'm sick. Eat me and go to the doctor, the hospital, because they can give me drugs and that will make me live for a long time. Is that make you wise or that make you foolish? If you don't know something, it's okay, but when you know it and you walk around just worrying about what the next dress you're going to wear for the party, what the next hot place going to be like, I have enough money in the bank to live and to help somebody else, but I'm not because I'm planning to buy a next house in this other place. I'm planning to break on this building and make it over. What are you looking for? The greatest vanity that you can have is in with yourself by loving you. The greatest money you can spend is buying the right stuff and putting your system to make you open up, to make you ready and activated and ready to go. Your apps are all uploaded and you're ready to go. You don't want to have something is that downloading, make your apps, they like uninstalling all your apps, uninstalling them. And they start to uninstall and you sit there and the energy of the battery is running down and you got your children who needs you. You got your children who are, you're giving the same thing to eat or now developing sickness in their little body, getting overweight. They can't contain no more. And the time you take to look into yourself and say, you know what? This isn't a waking time that everybody's waking up. I can't call somebody mad because they're waking up. I just need to wake up too. It's something about this. Something great is going on and I got to be a part of it. Because this is divine love. This is divine godliness. This is the way God wants you to be and intended for you to be. But you didn't know. Why you think you have some people or someone that goes around all over in Jamaica and over the West Indies and make certain plants in food that they know that was contaminated with starch. And then when you born and come on the earth, you start to take it from the ground and you start to replant it and you eat a lot of it because you thought it was pure. You thought God made it. And all your family getting sick and you wonder where the sickness coming from. I eat only from the earth. But there was a trap that was set in your food long time ago, before you was born. It was mapped out for you to suffer, even if you eat from the bush. If you don't know which one is real, that was made from Mother Earth or Jessica. If you don't know which one it was, then that's why I said many is called, but only few is choosing. You ought to know what to choose to put in your mouth, because you're choosing one. And if you want to die, you would eat poison. But if you don't want to die, you would not eat poison because you want to live. And if you want to live, it's because you have a purpose to live, because you have something to do while you're living, or you have a job to do and you have to get that job done. You just don't want to be living just to live, just to breathe, just to eat, and just to be here. Because that would be just waste of time. You just be wasting time and space. Love comes to the ones who want love and believe in love and believe in everlasting love. That's why I say everlasting love. Love is not when you love somebody now and then tomorrow you don't love them no more, or you love them today and then you leave them tomorrow. That was never love. Because you can't love nobody until you love yourself. Meaning, when people say that, like, you can't love nobody until you love yourself. You can't love nobody until you know who you are and understand yourself. Understand your own energy. Otherwise, if you don't understand yourself, you lead yourself into a relationship. It's two blind people each in each other. You don't know your energy. He don't know his energy. You're arguing all the time with each other. You gotta call help all the time. Because you never know each other. You never know who you are. So the love that you thought you were searching for to make you happy, after being in the love and being in the person, you're still confused. You're still not happy. There's no fulfillment, because you ought to be fulfilled within yourself. And that person, and if they're not fulfilling themselves, you got to let them know themselves, or try to help them to reach that stage, to know who they are, to connect with that frequency before they could connect with you. Otherwise, it's just a waste of your time. Period. Because that person will never want to live in light, in truth, in honesty. So you'll end up, they cheat on you. They end up lying to you. They end up beating you. Because they don't feel that, they don't feel the love. They don't have the love. If you don't have the love inside you, hugging somebody, lying up with them and all that, that's not love. You got to have the true love inside of you. When somebody have love for you, you don't have to ask them, babe, do you love me? No, you don't have to ask them that. You don't have to jealous when they go out and other places. You don't have to wonder if they're with nobody else. Because you know, you can feel it. You can have good energy and your partner can be out doing something wrong with somebody else. And you feel every moment of what's going on. And the exact time, it's true. Because your frequency been picking up a long time, clearer than him. So even though you're not 100%, but it was still picking up. That to show you that it was going to ahead of time. It was going to way ahead of time. Right? So what I'm basically saying here, you have the key to a door. And you search all your life, and you have married, you get children, you date, you get car, you get bus, you get house, but you're still empty inside. You don't know how to love. You're angry all the time. You're miserable. You're like a mad person, like a walking dead. Because if you're eating the dead, what that makes you? The walking dead was eating the people. And it was flesh they eating of human being. So if you are eating flesh of something that have spirit, which it takes me a while to learn, but I did. That's the reason when I realized the spirit and the flight of light, I was like, no, I don't want to deal with this. It's making me too angry. This thing is making me feel like, nah, this ain't right. Too much demons following me. This eating is meat. Too much demons following me. I'm telling you. So I was like, if you're walking dead, you're going to eat all these things and you're going to walk slow, ain't it? You're boarding the train, you're walking slow. You're walking to the bus, you're walking slow. Your shoes turning to the side. You can't breathe. You're coming out of the accessory ride because you need the ride to get back and forth. Your wheelchair can't fit your body. And you don't realize that you're lost. You have to say, boy, you know what? I don't want to die like this. Overweight. I don't want to be lost. I got to try something else. And the minute you pick up some fruits and start to cut the meat out and the sugar and the bread and the soda, you realize, wow, what is going on? I'm kind of confused. You still don't really know where you're going because you didn't know we're taking you to somewhere that you've never been. So you don't know where you're going. You never know what hell happening to you. You just find yourself rejecting certain things. Your body started rejecting, but you don't know where you're going. Until you find yourself in a place like, oh, now I have an idea where I'm going. And why this is happening, why this. And each step you keep going. You keep growing in strength. So if you have a key, and to that wall you have two sides. One of the door there is darkness, heaviness, hatefulness, not feeling happy with yourself, not confident, stressed out about money, being poor, stressed out about getting a new car even though you got two or a house and all this stuff. You sit there thinking all of this stuff. And when you look through them two doors, one is dark. One is where you stay your life in the dark room. You eat all the stuff. You look at the television all day. You rush home to get on work. Watch football games and all that shit. You eat more chicken, you eat more meat, like The Walking Dead. You watch The Walking Dead. You don't want to miss the episode, of course not. And you're getting older every day. And all the mucus, all the sickness is coming down in you every day from every plate you put in. And you're fighting with other people in your surrounding. You're hating other people. You can't see the light. And there's another door, there is light, where it's peacefulness, it's calmness, it's greatness of God connect with you all through the day, right through the time, all the way through the universe, the trees, the birds. Even when you're not there, it's in you. It's within you. So even though I'm not there now, and I'm here with you now in spirit, I can still put myself in nature right now with the birds and everything. Oh, beautiful is looking up at the sun right now while I'm right here with you. Right? So, through that door now with the light and the trees of nature and apple and all this harmony, great things are happening. The birds are singing, you know, there's fresh fruits and vegetable is good, and you don't have to have a lot of money to have a woman by your side. You don't have to have a lot of name brand clothes and name brand car to have a woman with you or to have a man with you. All you need over there, you just need a good shelter. So when the rain comes or storm comes, and you know, preparation to make yourself happy in everything you need in that little nation, right? So you in this dark town, and it's like this other big world you're into. where you can just go in the supermarket and pick up anything you need in 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Some things already cooked. You should just come home and warm it up and get back in that room, put on the television, and it start to play. You start to see people. You feel like, oh, I got friends here. These are my company, my friends. But tell you what, those people are not there. Those people is somewhere living their lives. Some of those people already passed away. It's just something like a phone. It's just an entertainment box. But some people actually live their life through it. It become a part of their life and they can't do without it. And it's them. So whatever comes in there, whatever advertised and they watch it. That's what they buy, that's what they're into, that's what they're mind into, because they're stuck with it. It become a part of them in their mind. So the other side of the world, they don't want to have too much to do with it. Only certain few is called. Choosing one is going to say, nah, I have a key in my hand. I can choose to open this door that I'm in for all these years. I'm going to let myself out of this one. I'm going to leave all the rest of stuff like alcohol and this and that over there. You might still have a little herb, that's not too bad. But you left your cigarette, your alcohol, whatever. And you say, all right, me left with that, me left with me, me left with, you left other, and you left. You're like, man, me not really want to left in no car. I don't know about all this foolishness I'm talking about. Put key in the next light over there, so I don't feel like go over there, so that foolishness that, me all right, stupidness I'm talking, and say, I'm mad, they're mad. When I go over there, so go do. But then you do two little steps because you're feeling greatness in your life. And something I pull you on that path. And they say, man, you know what? I go put the key in the door, yeah, man. I go and put it in there, because guess what? There is two doors. How am I going to know what in the next one if I don't open it? I can't have two present. I'm going to get the two of them for Christmas. I'm going to go open one present and put on the next one. How am I going to open one present and put on the next one? I want to see why two present them. Then me like one more than the other. If I'm going to try two different coffee, is a reason why I'm going to be decaffeinated or whatever you want to call it, caffeine. I want to try a different flavor. Either caramel or a decaffeinated, whatever. A different flavor. You're going to try different shoes, different dresses, different hairstyle. Why not try a different door of life? And see how it turns out for you. I'm trying a different way of life. By trying to love more, respect more, to be more kind, to look into other people, even when they hate me, and they try to destroy me, I must love them. I must not feel hate against anyone who try to destroy me. I must understand that they don't understand that they're hurting me. I must understand that they need love more than me, and being that I reach a certain distance and I know what it is, I should understand that it's a disease, but I must stand firm within my energy so that the disease don't cast on me or take my energy, but I can have pity for the person who have the disease or carrying the disease. I know that they have the disease, but I will not accept the disease because I know it's bad for me and I would like them to drop it, but I can't tell them no. I can't tell them to take a key and open that door and force you through that door. How I'm going to force you through a door you don't want to be through? I don't want to be mad at me. But if you feel like, I'm tired of wearing sneakers, I want to wear slippers. Why you want to wear slippers? Why are you tired of sneakers? Why are you tired of eating soup? You want to eat rice. Why are you tired of... It's just the way it is. Everything is not the same. So, if you're going to live your life in one way, you will never really truly experience life until your expiration date, because everybody expire. You have a time when you expire, just like something in a can would expire. You have your time coming. So why not take a journey of life? Take a journey of life and see what it could bring you, because there has to be more out there. And when you do, you're going to find happiness, peacefulness. You're going to satisfy with a little you have until come. You're going to try to get, of course, but you're not going to go and do wrong and harm to anybody to get it, because it wouldn't be coming from a good place, and things that come from bad place, it's not good for your spirit. because you're bringing poison into your spirit for taking things from bad places because now you know it's not good, right? So if it make any sense to you, yeah. Well, I just talk whatever comes to me. I love it too. Well, you are asleep, so you just get up and do the same thing in a circle like a ants. You know what I'm saying? It's like a circle like a ants, and you do the same. Your children do the same. You're just in a circle like a ants. What is stopping you from connecting to the universe? You can stop people from hurting you. You can see trouble coming. You can feel the trouble. You can be blessed. You can be more wealthy off because you're connected. You're more. You're not as materialistic. You're not as greedy because you can't take nothing with you when you go. So all the good things you got to get in your life is by putting food that will bring those things into your life. When you eat a certain food, it goes to certain cells, and they all react different. And those are the cells that react within you as a person as you react to somebody else and to things of life and what you see and what you feel and what you hear. So when you put different things in, it makes you reacting in that way, in a different way also, but not in the way you're supposed to. That could cause you trouble, cause you more drama, could cause a lot more stress. And the more you stress, is more sickness you get. Then more drugs you got to get, and that's death. That's why people argue with you. Because when you open your mouth and argue back with them, back and forth, they're taking your energy. Some of these people are laughing at you while they're arguing with you. And you're like, they're mad now, you're telling them back things, and they're telling you back things, and you're screaming at the top of your lungs. Sometimes when they walk off from you, they laugh at you because they drain you of your energy, and they're happy about that. It's just like a battery go and die. They just drain you down. You'll be tired. You'll be sleepy. You'll be like, man, I got a headache arguing with this person. This person give me a headache, man. I can't stand them. That person will give you a headache because they're draining your energy. They find a way out to get to you, to take your energy away from you. Without no energy, you have no life. You're all sucked down until you try to get over whatever they say to you or whatever the argument is or whatever they do to you. You hurt you so bad that it could take your energy down, get you low. That's why some people died of heart attack of broken heart. They couldn't stand the way their lover leave them and use them and hurt them. They couldn't stand it. The energy wasn't strong enough to keep them alive. But when your energy is strong, your energy is so strong, you can take anything because your mind already prepared for it. It's not going to hurt you. It's like you're wearing a bulletproof. When people come to you with nonsense, you just laugh at them. You know what I mean? It's weird. Today I was walking and I saw a boy and a girl. And as I was walking, a white boy and a girl, I come from the step and thing, and I was just going by the stoplight, I stopped there. We were looking at something that I need to look at. I don't really want to discuss what I was looking at, but it was quite important. And I turned around and said, you're not going to stop too? And he said, yeah, you're right. So the white boy and the white girl standing there, trying to see what was happening. These people and stuff. Something was happening. So standing there and stuff now, I'm, how you doing and thing, you know what I mean? Nice couple, how are you, you know? Say hi and stuff and so on. And I said, man, I like your hair, you know what I mean? He said, thank you. I said, man, you got the right here, man. King of the earth, man, you know? You got good energy, bro. He's like, yeah. I said, yeah. So the girl standing there and she was eating, I think it's a bologna sandwich or some other stuff. She was staring and she eating and staring at me, right? So how you doing? She said, fine, whatever. I said, yeah, man, God is good and so on, you know. So he said, where you from? I said, I'm from Jamaica. I said, it's a nice day, and I look at the trees and stuff, but As I was looking around, I realized I saw these trees were so big. And I passed these trees like a million times, and I realized the trees were so big. Because the other world that I was seeing out my eyes, or maybe because of my third eye here, the trees was looking more smaller. But now in reality, I could see more, so things had changed. So why should stand here talking as a man to be blessed and have a baby, man? Gotta give his sister a baby, you know what I mean? And so on. I was telling the black brother, gotta get a white sister a baby. I say you gotta get this white queen pregnant, man. You all gotta, you know what I'm saying? And have that little, you know what I'm saying, cute little baby and thing. God bless you both. I like to see, couples that who are equal, white or black or purple. I like to see that because at the end of the day, we are all a one, and so on. And so on. And the babies. And she's like, no, 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 no babies. I'm like, come on, why not? If it can bring fruits, even one fruit on the earth, why not? She's like, no, I hate kids. I don't like them. I hate kids. And I was like, no, 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 no. She's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't like them, man. I don't like them damn kids, man. I don't like them, man. Mm-mm. And, she really expressed the way she hate kids. And as she was expressing the way she feel, I said, yo, my spirit started to speak up, right? It's kind of weird, right? Because, I keep it real. What if I tell it is what it is, right? So my spirit is picking up. I was like, yo, he's a king, man. You need to meditate on certain thing like that and talking. And she were looking at me, right? And if you have a baby, and she's like, no, no, I hate babies, man. I can't stand kids. I hate them. And she was expressing the way she really feel about them. I mean, it's kind of hate. So I turned to her and said, man, you hate kids like that? She's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I was like, man, so you love this guy? She said, yeah. I said, how can you love this guy? You don't even love yourself, man. You can't love this guy, man. I said, man, you could never love this guy. If you hate children that's innocent, you hate babies, and you hate children that's innocent children that didn't do you anything. And you as a white sister with a black man, and you're white sister, right? We all sisters in Queen. Why would make you hate children so much? Like, you have an envy against them. And I was talking to you about it, right? And I was like, come on. And you're like, yeah, I don't like them, and blah, blah, blah. You was going about it so rampant, so crazy. And as you were talking like this, I said to you, man, you could never like children. You could never love this guy. You cannot love a person and not love yourself, because loving yourself and knowing who you are, it makes you love. You see, when you connect with your higher self, you will love the tree, you will love the birds. There's no way you can love less. There's no way you can disconnect it from love. Else you're on the wrong meditation, you're on the wrong thing. See, when you eat the food, they connect you to the old ground. They connect you to the sun. They connect you to the moon. They connect you to everything within Mother Nature, which is Jessica, the whole thing. You are fully connected to the food because the food is coming from there. Your body is a part of the earth. And everything that coming from the earth going back into you. So that makes you picking up all the frequency from the universe all over. Now people are going to say you're a voodoo woman. Now people, you walk and eating your food and your body clean. You go into the toilet clean. Your armpit smell clean. Your breath must stink so. Your hand and eat clean. Because in this food, all these things will change. Your smell. The way your skin smooth. The way your skin glow. So when you put that key in that door and you open that light door when you step in, any sickness in your body will leave. God, there is no darkness, no that in that dark room where you stay and eat the meat and watch all the expensive things that you're worried that you can't afford to buy. That the same minimum wage is not gonna help. You're gonna run on in circle. We supposed to put that money together and farm building in the West Indies to help each other so we can live comfortable. And we all have a job. Who is making basket? Who is making hair pieces? Who is doing hair? Who is cooking food for the husbands? Who is feeding the children? We all supposed to amongst each other in love and respect and kindness. That is our heaven and earth until God comes and give us the other heaven. Not saying that we're not going to inherit another heaven. But by you staying in that dark room and eating the food that suppress your memory, that bring you stress. You sleep with the wrong man. The man you sleep with is an alcoholic. He's a drug addict. He's beating you. He don't understand you. You don't understand his spirit because your spirit doesn't grieve. Because you're already waking up before him. He won't stop sleeping with a lot of different women trying to search for a feeling that he will never get after a couple of minutes and he finished with that woman. He's still looking for another one. Some women are looking for a rich man and they spend all the money buying the most expensive clothes and jewelry. And you left that man when he become broke and you look for another man that got money. And you keep living this life but you're never truly happy. That's why people spend money buying alcohol and different things. I'm not talking about herbs. It's a natural thing from the earth that makes for your ancestors. We've been using herbs. Ain't nothing with that. That ain't going to stop nobody from. The natural good ones. But what I'm basically saying, because it made medicine for the body, it cures the body of different things. So if you're in that dark room and you have another light room where you get anything to calm your mind, you get all the food from the earth, you stop running down what people have that you can't afford. The most expensive hairstyle, the most expensive, when you can settle for something natural like this for cheaper, lasts longer. You go into that world now, and when you're in that world of darkness, all you can see is the lights that's beautiful, all the diamond and gold that's shining in the dark. And you earn for that. You sleep and you wake up and you earn for that. And the light you see in that dark is not really light from the sun, but it's a light that you get when you put on the current. But if you step into the other world, you get the light that coming from Mother Nature itself. Why do you think people put in solar panel on their houses now? They know it's going to be a time that light is going to be gone. And the Bible tell you about that too. Not like everything is true, but in yourself you know it's coming. So if you make your house back home and put solar panel on it, you don't even need electricity to get light through the sun. So if you can get light through the sun to power your own everything in your own house, it powers your body just the same. Because your body carry the same electrics. Like current, your body carry current. You get that from the sun. You get it obtained in your house. Your body obtain the same energy for you to stay alive. That's why when you cut off and you're gone, you're gone. Most time they put this thing on your heart, what they call it, and pump you to bring you back alive and shocking you. They're trying to get electricity in your life, in you to start again. They want to pump you back to life. To get it started again, because it stopped working. You lock the cellular phone off and reset your cellular phone to repower it. So it come back on again, right? You got to charge it. So life is like I learn. As I'm learning and taking this step, take them with me because I haven't reached nowhere yet. Remember, I'm new to this, I would say. But for some reason, this journey is taking me somewhere I didn't plan. That means I'm going to run away from myself? I cannot. Can I run away from you? I cannot. Can I lie to myself? What's my purpose on earth if I lie to myself and sit here and blah, blah, blah? I cannot. But I can make you laugh. I be here for a reason. And God had me here for a reason. And we talk about that the next time or even later on. But I'm going to cut it short for now because I know you've been here long enough and I don't want to get you bored without no jokes. But think about how happy you can be by putting that key, by trying to just change what you eat, change how you think and make we love each other and come together and put what we can together and make our own paradise. Our life would be beautiful. Instead of worrying about other people's stuff, worrying about other people's name brand, worry about people, other people, these people that are killed with other people things, and leaving our own land, our own success, our health behind, and selling ourselves short because we're greedy. Now many of us can run and go back now because we have no shelter. Where we gonna go? We can't go live outside. We want shelter. But if we put together and help each other, one will obtain, another will obtain, another one will obtain, and maybe somebody have a piece of land they could obtain and give you a piece of land if you help them obtain. Something can give. because we all gotta leave the land. Nobody gonna stay on that land forever. When you have a land, you must share and help each other. You can't stay in the land forever and not nobody company land, because one day you're gonna have to close your eyes and leave it. You can't tell nobody what to do with it after. And that person will come after and have to leave it. My energy is so high I can feel it running through the phone like a charger, up and down on my fingertips, all the way to the phone coming down in my hand. From my fingers going through my phone like a charger. So when you put the key in that door and start changing what you give to your children, what you eat, your house started to be changed. You start to talk less to them, they listen more. Because you give them less care, they listen more because you give them less milk. They listen more because their mind is working more consciously. They're feeling more happier. They're not digging on the fridge and want more and making problem with you. You're giving them their life back that you've been taking away from them by not being conscious yourself. So just try to be conscious as much as you can. I lose consciousness right through the day, but every time I lose in consciousness, I used to lose in consciousness so much. You can be cooking and you're unconscious. You can be brushing your teeth, you're unconscious. Many things in your unconscious. So sometimes you realize you're unconscious, like, no, I gotta brush my teeth some more. I gotta try to brush my teeth better. Not as fast, not as, get back into your ear, get back in there, you're here, you're here. Sometimes you have to find yourself and put yourself back, I'm here, I'm here. Focus on what I'm doing now. Focus where my finger touching now. I gotta try to reprogram myself to be conscious. Otherwise, but it's hard for you to be unconscious, even though you're not fully conscious. You cannot go back to where you was. Because you're not eating the stuff to actually help you to fall back asleep to unconsciousness. So you're still awoke. So all you have to do to keep strengthening yourself to make sure you meditate all the time. So every day you get more and more and more information. That means you will never go dry. You will never go back to the stuff because your body's still not going to reject you. It's still rejecting. Your body just won't. Your body just want more goodness, more greatness. That's all it's feeding for. Even things that you're like, I don't like that. Your body going to send you right there to eat it because it's good for you. And it's nothing you can do about it. You become a talking radio, a television station. You become a broadcaster. It's nothing you can do about it. The universe is now using you. I love you too. Say happy Mother's Day too if it's Mother's Day. Girl, let me tell you something. The problem with me, right, sometimes I don't know. The last time I said my birthday comes, but I didn't buy nothing because I don't celebrate holidays like Mother's Day and Easter and all these kind of things. Even Christmas, I don't celebrate holidays. So a part of me, and forgive me if you don't see I said that a lot, doesn't mean I don't love you guys and appreciate you. Sometimes these holidays would come and pass me and I don't even realize that they do. So pardon me for that. Because in a different world for me, trying to find myself and going for greater things, sometimes I don't realize what's going on in my lower self. What you would call it now? Schedule. Schedule, and I mean, sometimes I don't remember them. That's because I'm searching to be more and to be more and to be better. And you can tell when somebody eat something that they're not supposed to eat if they're doing vegan or they ISL. If they eat something, if there was a vegan all along, they're very bright and the skin is very gloomy. You see the eyes, big and bright. You see the eyes and you look very fresh. Even though you're not in nature a lot, it helps to get a lot of gunk out of you. So if you're a person not going clean and you're not going clean, right away somebody could tell by the time you come on camera, you're going to see you're going to look a bit dull. You're going to look draw, like you're stressed out, or maybe underneath your eyes going to swell a bit, or top of your eyes. Not too much at top of your eye, because sometimes top of your eye is going to swell. When the third eye start to open, you're going to have a lot of swelling over your eyes. This place is going to swell a lot. You see, it depends. You see, sometimes mine swell bigger from the other day. Bigger, bigger. Swell a lot. Because you're getting so much information, and when your brain, sometimes like mine, going to get that bust, so open up a deep hole of the eye, so open up. You know what I mean? But The end of the day is better for you. I don't say you can't go out and have fun. Nobody says that. But I'm saying having fun is fine, but more sure when you go out and having fun, you know who you are when you come back. Because if you don't know who you are when you go and come back, it don't make no sense you're going. Annette, Lady Olivet, if you read the Holy Bible, you can receive wisdom. No, my dear, I'm sorry. It's not everything in the Bible is true. You can't just get a people pastor been reading the Bible for years and he ain't got no wisdom. He got a congregation of people that he been leading for years and they ain't got no wisdom. And they still died of diabetes and cancer and everything else, and them family come and everybody else after. Nobody teach them how to live. Nobody teach you how to meditate. Nobody teach you how to make yourself. And this is not going to be for everybody. And I'm not going to try to tell everybody. Because remember, if you're not on your higher self and you're not on that frequency, you would not understand me. So I can't explain to you. I just leave it like that. If you want to say me mad, if you want to say go to the Bible, find wisdom, whatever you want to say, you say. Right? We know what I talk about. And people who reach there know what I'm saying. And people who are there know what I'm saying. Yeah, so that is it. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, Serena. Love you. You are smart. Love to listen to you. Thank you so much. God bless you. Welcome, Queen. Tanisha just saying no animal flesh, sugar, and starch. Been sleep. Yeah, and milk. Those feed cancer cell. Those feels any sickness in your body need it to be keep it in your body. It keep the brain clogged up. It keep that hole that you're supposed to put the key into turn. Lock it. You keep locking that hole with the key. You keep locking it. So it lock all your life. You need to open it the other way and see what happened. You got the same hairstyle, cool. You got to send me a picture. Yeah, send me a picture. So when I do up here, I could put your and mine together. Yeah, and I can put it like we're sisters. Hello. Yes. You're my queen. Oh, thank you, goodies. My necklace match my hair. Thank you, queen. Them too. You could get when you all come, man. I got lot of necklace and stuff, man. Murray Ray. Yes, girl, a long time. Yeah, come with me, girl. And you know, whatever we have to go with, whatever come. We can't just go with what people want. You have to just go with what you're supposed to do. At the end of the day, you go pay your feed. Happy Mother's Day to Janet, just Nedge. Yeah, yes, baby, I love it too. Jelly, how are you? Jelly said, how are you? I'm fine, baby. Kim Perry. Hey love, pick up yourself also, Kim Perry. Much love and respect to you also. Janet Golden. Hi, Olivet. Hi, Janet Queen. Girl is stepping and makes get on that train and the bus like me said to yourself. That's what I was trying to tell you earlier. You see, some of these comments people will say, well, read the Bible, forget wisdom and blah, blah, blah. They only told them late. I've been reading the Bible before. I've been going to church. I show much money. I do all kind of things. And I never find wisdom like I find now. So, like I said, when you're driving the bus, and many people know who the driver is, they must not want to take the bus. Remember what the higher self told me before I came in here, and I make sure I tell you that. So pick sense out of nonsense. When I'm driving the bus, many would not want to get on the bus that I'm driving, because they know I'm driving the bus. And many that don't like me would not board the bus. But if I'm driving the bus, and you know that I'm a good driver, and you're taking the bus, and you don't know that it's me driving the bus, you will always take that bus. Ain't it? Well, that is what I was trying to say from earlier. Right, so it's not the Bible. You cannot just sit down and wait on the Bible being changed so much times. The Bible been tampered with just like you've been tampered your food, everything else. I mean, the Bible went tampered with. How can you sit and sit there, the Bible, you're reading the Bible all your life, so much $100 with sugar that is today. My God, church go show all that. You know what I mean? And the pastor never tell me once to change my diet. I'm gonna be a better person, help a little old lady, them when I change your money and stuff. They don't help nobody. They get an expensive car, their suit look good, they looking good, jumping around, they got all the energy on stage. That's just life. But love is light. And how can it be light like a feather if you're eating things that make you heavy? Right? To go in heaven, what happened to you? Your heart of light like a feather. So when you go without all them something, ain't you light like a feather same way? I love you, man. We're gonna have no fun this year, man, in Jesus' name, and next year too. Yeah, anointed royal. I love you too, Goody. I love you too as well. Always love. Thank you for your comment. Your due to your opinion, that's why you're here. You have a right to say how you feel, but you must also I listen to you, and you should also listen to me, because if we're taking a journey, I'm the one alone not supposed to take the journey. If I'm taking a journey, you're supposed to also try at least. If you try, figure out what kind of journey we depend, and then we can join up together and make it happen your thing, and we can see how we can make it happen. But if we all running by each other, you know what I'm saying, and we can't lead each other gonna win. I mean, in a sense, we come by and we can't lead each other, know where we can make our life better. How we gonna be happy? You know, come in every day and laugh while we all dying. We can't do that. We have to come, we can come together and kind of lovely ship. We can come together and have kind of good things. You know, we come together, we have a little get together party, we all happy, we all, you know, it's a different kind of party. You know, everybody good. Unity. When you left this earth, you left in peace. You left in unity. Nobody now for the run here cry and hold for noise and hold for excitement. You left in peace. Because you was living in peace. You was making other people live in peace. They understand the knowledge. So when you go, they understand that you could never die. You're just not in this world. You're another one. You can't destroy energy. But I love you, and so on. And no matter what you say, I can't love you no less, because that'd be selfish to love you, to hate you, or to be mad at you. Sandy Joseph, love you too. Love you too, Sandy. Much love and respect, Queen. Yes, I asked God for understanding, and that's why He bring me to this. You know, I asked God for understanding why my life was like that. I asked God why I suffer. I said, God, why me? I go in the shower and I cry while I'm taking a shower. Been with sugar daddy, been in strip joint, been in alcohol, been with ecstasy, drugs, running here, running there, running after man taking my money, man beating me. Been raped by my brother since I was 9 years old. Been raped by a stranger, been beaten, been tortured. Raped by more than one brother, my cousin. Life wasn't easy for me. And there was a time that I give up and I was like, you know, I'm going to take my son with me. And that's how I get into this country, by telling my dad, I'm going to take my son with me and we're leaving. I'm leaving this world. So being through all of that, you know, running to the back of the bush, looking up in the sky, and talking to the blue sky and asking, why am I suffering? Where are you, God? And I was such a young age. Where are you? And singing in the bush, saying one day you're going to be a movie star, one day you're going to be something great, greater than you can be, and millions of people are going to be running all over behind your back, and you're going to be singing, and I hear my voice echoing the street. It's the sweetest voice you ever hear in your heard, echoing all over in the universe. I could hear the voice. It's coming out of my mouth, but I'm not hearing it from my mouth. I'm hearing it coming back from the universe to me. Millions of people running behind me. I couldn't even see myself, the amount of crowd. I don't know what that means. I'm always planting food. I'm always reaping food. I'm always catching birds. I'm always catching junk at the ocean, make me smell a soup. You know? When all these things happen to me, I don't know how I survived it. As a 9-year-old kid, been beaten by your mother, been tortured by your own grandmother, been enslaved by your grandmother, not getting enough food, which I'm going to come back to you guys later about this. Not getting enough food because some of y'all don't understand. Till your ribs showing. You had to get up 6 o'clock in the morning. You had to carry all these things to airport to build a house, gravel, sand, thing. And you're not even that old. And when your mother came there and see your condition in your body, because remember, you're planting yam, you're planting your mint, you're raising a little white fowl, you're killing them fowls on Saturdays. Because you have to do what grandma said. And she said, you got to go to school, and you're walking to school 16 miles a day. But I didn't go to school a lot. Because when my mother come and saw how I look, and how my brother look, that was there, she said, no, I'm not leaving my kids tonight. I bought this mattress and come, these people bring it. Because my mom was helping my grandmother with a bank account because my grandmother couldn't read. All right. And when she saw the condition of my ribs and how I was looking, she's like, you know what? I'm taking my kids. I have a brother named Donovan. And he was going up there. My mother took me and bring me down. And he was going up to bring something for my grandmother. I don't remember what it was. Because my mother already took me with her and bring me to this new house. And when I get to this house, it's a small little two-room house, big land. And I seen this bunch of kids, but I didn't know who is who. I didn't know who was what. It's like I've never seen these people in my life. I have never seen my mother. I have never seen my father. I only seen my grandmother and my great-grandmother and my cousin and one of my brother named Donovan. I've known him because he was at my grandmother when I was much younger. So I don't know what age that my mother had me and started raising me. I don't know at what age. But I know when I was 9, I was there. I was 8, I was there. Because I remember singing in the church. I remember they putting me up there to sing. I remember quite frankly. And I remember, Barry, I'm doing something now, honey. Just give me a minute. Remember when she bring me home, I didn't know these people. I just seen these people around and try to find out their name, and I realized I had 3 small sisters, 1 small brother, and a lot more bigger brother. Right? Maybe like 7 or 8 more brothers. It's the next day when one of my big brother had called me. And when he had called me, he dragged me by my little hand and he take me to one of them rooms. And you know what? He put me on my little legs. And you know what happened? Force himself. And when him done, him take me in a place like a closet. It looked like, you know, we call him wardrobe, like a little jail cell. And he shoved me in there because it's dark. And he locked me in there for some time. So I better not tell nobody. Sit in there quiet. And he would do this. And I go and tell my mother. I didn't go and tell my mother at first. Because I was scared. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what took place. I didn't have enough sense. But I know I was hurting. I know why I bled. So at this time, I decided that this is happening again. I got to tell my mother. But nothing happened. It just continued happening, right? So it continued happening, and then my life become a hell, you know. I tried this other guy, he had liked me. And I started to get a little bit bigger because at this time I was 12 and this was still happening. So I started to get my period, you know. One night I was inside and one more of them come. And he was stink-a-lick and I was sleeping behind the door. And the same bag for the banana trash. Tied into a crocus, that was my mattress. I didn't have sheets and all that kind of stuff. I got a crocus bag with some dry banana trash in it. And he came in drunk and he came to the next room from the other room, come around, and he tried to rape me, you know, he tried to. And I'm fighting him off, and he's like, this gonna make you stop pee bad, you know. I'm already strained from the other one. And I think he hate me up for this day because of that. Believe you me. I think that's why I try to have a boyfriend. So this guy like me, but him father is a Obia man. And him live next door, and him call him Everton. And he climbed the breadfruit tree, come and look at him, save me, come to him for this zinc up, cause you can't just look over him, a Obia man. But me never worry about Obia man, him something the boy like me like the boy, cause me never have nobody to care about me. So when me I come out in the morning, me piss my bed and I come out my trash bag wet. The boys up in the tree and see me, I walk with it. And it's like, at the time my mother said, come on, you rank and you piss yourself again, and it's so loud, And everybody can hear them as you me rank, and you piss your bed again, and it's just loud, and on top of them fights come be rank up the place, and it's just bad. So I'm all the trash in the bag, I walk, as a little girl, and I walk with the thing, I'm strain. And the boy, I see me feel so embarrassed. Me put it out in the sun for dry it back. So I can have you again for tonight. Me I say. Most of the time I brush my teeth, I never had toothpaste and toothbrush for say to brush my teeth like that. But I used to could go and get tube stick. And sometime I would use fire coal from out of the fire and brush my teeth. And one time, I remember my stomach did sick, man, come and brush me to the fire coal and it stink. Like, my mouth stink. I'm using fire coal a lot. It kind of give off this kind of thing in my mouth, my stomach sick. I'm using and brush my teeth and brush my the coal and make it teeth them white. And I gone and use a salt. I use salt too. So I gone in this place, the lady was like, wow, you got a beautiful smile. What you use for your teeth? I say fire coal. So, I run on to the bushes, man. I cry and all them things, you know what I mean? But it's like a one friend alone me have, but fear mother and my mother never get along. There wasn't friend, and they live next door and them have TV and them have light and all these things, and whenever we have lamp and thing, and she friend me and she was brown skin. So true, she brown skin and she pretty me glad that she my friend because she brown skin and she nice and she like me, and she's a good person, and she like me and she kind to me because she tea for mama ice cream and put in her panty, and then she walk to her house and go down the bush and cross down and then cut over our property the bush, and then me meet her down there and she give to me and we sit down and talk and me eat the ice cream, and so on. Sometimes me tea for rice, like when them send me go shop, me tea for like the rice and tie in one plastic bag, and she would tea for put together and we can cook one like a pot one day together before she got murdered, and she was my friend, and so on. And that's when I get a little ease sometime, And I wanted to be a singer. Like I said, I wanted to be a singer. I started singing early. I take off singing. I went to the studio with Little John in Jamaica. When I left Jamaica, I was going to be a big singer. I already going to the studio. They really take me to start working with me. Them love my voice. I used to have a beautiful voice before I used to drink a lot of alcohol. I used to can sing like Mariah Carey kind of Celine Dion type of thing. I never used to can DJ. I never used to can rap, but I never could sing. I could hit notes. I could hit some real notes. But by abusing myself with what I eat and what I drink, I could only DJ. Most of the time, I could sing in a different way. Not in the way that I was intended to, because I spoiled my voice. Right? So, I used to sing a lot because it used to be my comfort. It used to what made me happy. That give me joy, And after going through all that, nobody helps me. I went to this strange lady and tell her, and she tried to talk to my mother, but no official didn't come to take the boy out the house that doing that to me. Nothing happened. My mother was like, get out, go look on out street and stop trying to deal with your sister. No work. It's still do the same thing over and over. It's like, it never make a difference. It was the same hell going on. Especially she gone to market, left and gone. I got to take care of the smaller ones. I got to go to the bush. I go pick up food from down a gully. I come up, I roast breadfruit. I cook a coconut. I eat. I make sure do the best I can. I go wash the clothes. Then plus I have a young baby to take care of because I have a brother that used to work on Kang bus. I have a woman with a young baby that my mother took, even though my mother knows she wasn't gonna be home to take care of the baby. So I gotta take care of the baby like it's mine. And when you have water shortage, sometimes you have to go all the way to Rio Grande River to go wash our big road for water. And sometimes you have to have the baby with you. You can't have the baby gone away or so on. And, I become a babysitter quite early, like working for other people as a slave. And he would come down there. And when my brother would come, up till this day, my brother would never call me. and apologize to me or try to make amends with me what he done to me, he would be on this bus going to Mount Pleasant Road, right? And he had gold in his mouth. That's how he spent his money by buying gold. And he got this Chinese man that would drive a bus, and he the conductor. And all these girls that go into all these high school and stuff with him, and he probably act like he's best. He would beat me if I come in front of the house wearing my only dress that I have. I would get beat instead of not buying the gold in his mouth and buying me a dress. He would rather buy the gold in his mouth, sleep with all others on the bus, who is get pregnant, and then he could bring the baby for me to take care of. So we could have somebody sleeping with me. I'm cooking for an army. I'm washing for an army. I'm going to the bush. I'm doing everything. At one person, I'm doing all of this. At the end of the day, they would call me Zachariah Z. Zachariah Z is like a picture of a person in a book. And they say Zachariah is ugly, right? And she eating big dumplings stuck in Zachariah's head. So because I eat, the way I eat, I always eat like that since I was young. I never know how to give. So when I used to drink like cornmeal porridge or peanut porridge or any kind of hot porridge, banana porridge or anything, I drink it very fast. And the steam was just coming out of my nose very fast. So they said, damn, she coming like a peanut machine that, the smoke would blow out. And I would drink my porridge very hot, very fast, and I would done very quickly. But I didn't realize that I had a gift, could eat very fast and eat enough. Because a long time I eat enough, I don't know. And I was never big. So, with that happen now, it never changed for me. And when my mother decided that, you know what, she's going to leave, because when she used to go to market, I'm glad when she come back, I'm help her prepare for go market and help her sell things that she have, and I just try to be a good kid. I used to work a lot because at night, mostly at night I broke stone, right? But some days hard too, but most of the day I hunt stone. I hunt stone at the time I get when I finish what I do, I hunt stone, right? I would have a sledgehammer, I would have hammer. I would have a banana box, which is a black banana box. And I would take hot iron and I would bore through the banana box. And I would get ropes or them strong string we can rub out hard and twist them up and make angle. And then wrap cloth or something over it. Right? And that banana box is going to be pulling on the dirt with stone in it. We pull it all away from down the back with stone in it. I pack stone. When the stone is too big, I take a sledgehammer and I break them. Ask anybody who knows me as a little girl. I break them. And I break them because I wanted to have a pair of shoes. I wanted to go to school. At that time when I was going through all that stuff, I was drawing stones. I have other brother and sister was helping to draw stone. They have their own heap. Me have my own heap. I would bring the stones in the banana box at night with a bottle torch, where I would put kerosene in a bottle with newspaper cloth, and I would do it as entertainment to make myself happy because I would find joy, because that's how I would find joy, by trying to entertain my sisters and brothers, singing for them, and everybody go up and recite and do the program like we're in a theater. And I would like to do that when I'm doing my stones. So at night I would use the buckle torch and pull the stones them in the box all the way to the front, and then I dump them and I dump them. When I get to a certain amount, I would stop. I would take my torch and I would catch it in my stone heap. And my stone heap was the ice heap. And I broke fast. I would start breaking my stone. And I would broke this stone until I have a big heap of stone. If you see the amount of heap of stone when I broke and when I have. And one day I was coming home. I did not see my heap. It's gone. And my mother said, Chuck, come on and buy off all the stone. I can buy one ladder for you. You hear me? So just showing you how far I'm coming from. And then my mother decided to leave and come here. And I met my father for the first time. And then my mother came. My father said she was going to help her. And she come up after and I decided to run away. I can't live in that house no more because she's not there. And if I'm going through hell, I didn't want to leave my sister and brother, but it was bigger now because remember at that time when I left there, I was going about, I would say like 13. Yeah, after 12 going 13, not quite 13, about, yeah, almost 13. Because I remember the time when I left, I wasn't quite 13 yet, because when I run away and I went to live in Windsor Castle by Winston Perry. Winston, where are you? I don't see you anymore. I'm looking for you. Winston Perry. When you find me, things was bad with me at the whole house. And I know you asked for some money and I couldn't even find it because I didn't have it. But I haven't heard from you anymore, man. So this girl, like I said, I told her the story about Melis, and she was like taking Melis and whatever. You know what I'm saying? I had to run away and find somewhere else, and I was all over the street bouncing around. And then, like I said, when my sister tried to bring me back, that was to come and live in Bybrook with her, to come there. I never know Bybrook. First night I've been in Bybrook, I never known Bybrook. To be honest with you, I didn't know Bybrook. And I'll tell you why. It's not like I do not want to go back to Bybrook. I just scared because of what happened to me in Bybrook. It seemed like whatever happened to me in Bybrook, I don't know how I'm going to get over it if I go back to Bybrook. So it's not like I don't want to go there and purchase a piece of land or do something, but I'm just scared, Bybrook people. I just want you to know. See if you can help me to get over that. Thank you, but I'm really is. So basically what happened, so first night I've been to Bybrook. So my sister was like, you know what? Because she's taking control of me, right? Because she came to catch me, get me wherever I run away to. So she take me to Bybrook, and she didn't take me to her house because one of her friends died across the river. So she was like, you know what? She called her sister-in-law and said, you know what? Let my sister stay with you until tomorrow, because I'm not coming back until tomorrow. When my friend died and her mother died, I'm going to a setup. So this girl now, her name was Janet from Bybrook. And she had a young baby. And in this house was full of a light and electric and everything, because it was right by the main street. But I don't know these people the first time I'm meeting them. So it was time to go to bed, and she went to one side of the bed to sleep with her baby. Lights, and I went to one side to sleep with the baby. But you know those lights, those glass window, when you open up, the light could shine through. And you could see the bedroom inside, even though the light in the bedroom off, the light is still shining through. It was that kind of situation. So I went to bed, because like I said, my sister come and get me. I didn't want to leave where I'm at. I've been through so much. So I went to bed to lie with a woman on that side of the bed, the woman on the other side with a baby, right? While I'm in my sleep, it's like I'm having a nightmare and a bad dream. I mean, like a nightmare, you know? So, you know, you have a nightmare like you just want to wake up because it's so bad that you want to wake up because you just open it's not true. So by the time I got my eyes gap open, I realize I'm in the dark. There is no light from outside shining. There is no light or nothing. And somebody there with a knife in my throat. And there is something bearing down on my little body. And it's very heavy, more than me. And the weight that's bearing down on me, I can't lift up the weight there for me because it's too heavy. My body too small. And as I try to fight, the man said to me, say, look, me come here if you come finish you off, my girl. So if you resist it, me go down here right now. And he put the knife in my throat. And I'm asleep. I don't know how that man get in. I don't know where the light there. I don't know where the woman with the baby there. I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm completely confused. When I say I'm confused, I am completely confused to what was taking place at that time. So I start to fight back and still a kick and didn't care what's going to happen to me. Because I still not the realization that might as well I still try because you might not make it. So I realize I still a fight and I try to kick in one buffet to the cockery, but no, me the people on the next side talk and I laugh and rare. Nobody can hear the struggle. And the man start to choke my neck. Try to put me out. And as he try to put me out and he do me, when we get up, by the time I get my consciousness back. And realize, me not see nobody. Me don't know when the man left. My neck swell out big. Blood everywhere upon the floor, make it up a walk. And that was it. So at that particular time, I think I lost my mind. At that particular time, I thought I lost my mind, right? So I just started to take baby steps. I started to walk out. I walk over to the river. I met this guy named Hugh. He used to be like a cousin. And I said, man, something bad happened to me last night. And I told him, I said, yo, I didn't even know what to tell nobody. I'm out of here. And I take time to start a walk. I never ride. I never had money for bus or anything. Because remember, I just came in from running away. I started to take one step at a time because I was hurting. And I got a ride. And when I get out to the next big road, God sent another man give me a ride. And this guy was like, you know those people that in the they have a name for some kind of but they join up together, I forgot what they call it. But they can't turn their head around, right? They gonna can't drive with their head straight. And I always heard about these people, like they can't turn it around, don't be careful with them. But I decided I'm gonna take the ride because what happened to me and what is happening to me, I didn't care at the time the way I was feeling. I just wanna go. I just wanna get away. So I went back to my mother's house where I run away from in the first place because she was no longer there. I get to the house. I take my time past the house in the yard. I walk all the way down to the bushes and I go sit in the bushes. I didn't speak to anyone. And it's long after, in the evening, I saw my sister husband coming and said, come, you got to go to the doctor. We find out what happened to you, all that bloody loss and all this stuff and blah, 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 blah. You know? So right there I realized life wasn't really fair, Life wasn't really fair. I wanted to be a model too that day when I went to sell my mother's stuff and try to make money for her. And I was making money for my mother more than what she was selling in the market. I didn't mean to do bad stuff when I put on her skirt and one of her see-through blouse that she has. I wanted to look good. I liked the blouse. It was embroidery and see-through. But I thought I was being a woman because of what was happening to me. It caused me to react negative. But I want to show my little breasts before they grow because of what my brother was doing to me. So when me and my friend went away in this town and come back and stuff, they started beat my friend to death. And I couldn't stand the pain that she was feeling. So I jumped by the fences like they couldn't be doing to me because somebody had to feel something tonight. This is wrong. And at the same time, when my brother just come and punch me, boop in my head, dragged me by one of my feet and started trampling me and beating me and busting me up. And say you want to act like you're mature, you go wear that shirt today. But nobody was seeing what they were doing to me. Beating me over a shirt that I wear, but they wasn't beating me over being with me in that kind of way. That they're not supposed to, take your virginity away from me as your sister, you know what I mean? Abusing you, and other people come and do the same. So I learned to rely on my own strength to survive. And when I left, and like trying to hold myself together, and I decided to go back after I run away the second time to live with my sister. That's when I met my baby father. When I get pregnant, when I started dating my baby father, as long after I run away and all that thing happened to me, I was probably like 14. When I met him, I get pregnant at 15 and my son born at 16. That's when my friend got murdered by some gunman in Kingston. When my son born, so she didn't get to see the baby. But she come and see me like a couple of days before I had to give birth. That's how she lost her life, by going to Kingston. Right? This guy tried to make her and he took her life. So that's how I lost that girl out of my life. So on. So at this time, because my sister husband, when I was living with her, when I met my baby father, he was trying to be with me. While my baby father was courting, he was trying to put himself with me. So what he did was like, we had a farm that we go to pick coffee at. Further up from the house, way up from the house, right? Because I used to work on a coffee farm because I'm a hardworking girl. So even though I was in Bybrook, I used to work on Mr. Burgess. There's a gentleman, they call him Mr. Burgess. He was a wealthy man. I have many coffee farms. And I used to work on his coffee farm. Early in the morning, I would get up with all this bunch of people. And I would get on these truck backs or the van back. And we would get there to start to the planting. We get coffee in a small like a plastic bag. And sometimes I would work for local farmers that doing close to the riverside and all these things. I work for different people. But I like to work for Burgess because I was sleeping with Burgess' son. But he didn't know, but that was long after. Long after the time when I was sleeping with Burgess' son. But my baby father wasn't seen eye to eye at that time. We wasn't together like that. I think it's after I had my baby. When me and him broke up, I was seeing Mr. Burgess' son. Yeah, I think that's time. But so at that time, my father used to send money to my sister while I was courting my baby father. And I was also doing like a coffee, whatever me can do. Like a thing me can do, me do. So what happened, we used to get on this big truck early in the morning time, and we go to different places and mountains and some far out place we go sometime. If you go in the mountains to go and plant coffee or pick coffee. Well, it goes by the bucket. You pick a certain amount of coffee and it measures. That's how you get paid. Right? And it depends on how fast you pick the coffee. So because I was seeing a wealthy man's son and he kinda like for me and stuff, he would write, if I put 3 buckets of coffee, he would put that I make I've done 6 buckets of coffee. Which, because sometimes he would come and talking to me and helping me pick the coffee because he liked me. He was showing me love that much people didn't show me. My baby father loved me, but he was wild. When I mean he was wild, he was wild. He got a whole bunch of kids. But I think he only have one son, which is my son. All the rest I think is girls. Right? And I didn't really love him and stuff. But so my sister husband is coming after me. And he doing all these things. They take me to the coffee farm further, so they're gonna pick some coffee and thing, and with his 2 sons. So we got up there and we're picking from one coffee tree. And next thing you know, he turned to the 2 boy and said, go off so and cut up some wood and bring some wood home in the house. You know the wood is there to cook the food. So while the boy set off, now he's only left with me and him. He started to go around the coffee tree and he started trying to grab me, right, Goody? And he ended up grabbing me and shoving me on the ground and trying to rape me, right? For all the things I've already been through. And he trying to get to my underwear and rip it. He get to rip and he get to tear at one side, but he couldn't get to me run. Go to me run. And the piece of old sitting at tear for me take it and tie up the next side. Me run and go straight to him. I go to me eye them red. Me have a headache instantly. When me run to the bank and I reach her, my sister said, what happened to you? You look so. Me turn to her and say, sister, I just have a headache. I just have a headache. Because I don't know if my sister going to believe me or not. And I'm staying there with her, you know what I'm saying? And my father want me to be there and stuff. And the place zinc up, go right on top and bottom. It wasn't a house like when a bed and furniture. And it was wooden bed with clad pan a piece of old sponge. You know me, I say me I sleep on the ground, upon the dirt. Just put water for sweep out in there. Was the kind of thing like that. You know what I'm saying? I know it was healthy, but it was the kind of thing like that. And so on. So when him try to do film business with me now, with him finger and when do now. When my sister now, me couldn't deal with it no more. Me couldn't deal with it at all. I never want to deal with it. So one night now, me go to my sister now and tell my sister. And it become a problem. So him go down to fee mother and father now. And my sister go down and I complain to him and I say, boy, the man is terrible. I'm my sister. So the man was like, yo, I'm in a business where you want to say about your sister. I see him so he say business. But say me in a business where you want to say about your sister. And me carry my food them from bush. My yellow yam and me sit on my plant and she a yam them. She cook big pot and she a yam. So wife me want there with her. She a know my food and me come from the garden. So when he go to his mother and father and step, she go to them, they say, why ma she a woman, she a man, so when you come and tell me that for. You know what I'm saying? So he was out of order. So that spark a fire. And him have a sharp my shit and him decides him go chop me up. So my sister have to wall him. So me have to left and go across river by Shirley. And stay by across Shirley. Left by Shirley and then me go. Because me done left gutters already. Me left gutters already? Yeah, because them time me pregnant. Or me should I tell before me left. Alright, that me left already. And come back. Right? Just tell you the story go. So me end up go gutters now. And after come back a buff baby, come have the baby. Because I was in gutters 7 months at the Spanish Town Hospital, admit, all that sick. Taking care of my grandmother, I'm dying from diabetes and all this stuff. Because they me from one place to taking care of everybody. I'm like the angel of the family. That's why I see my mom call me the last time and told me if I can come and take care and make sure it's time for me to come and take care of her. So that was a request. And she get mad with me the last time. So she know that she said, you're the only one with the good heart and you're the only one that know to take care of me. You got that touch. You got that gift. Anyways, you're only one of the art of pureness. But to all my children, my mother said that to me. Thank you, Mom. My mother may fall out. So, at this time, I have end up run for my sister husband. So, I end up now in Kingston. And at Kingston now, I have another family member, which is a cousin. And because I need somewhere to stay, and him know that. After I have a baby now, him start taking me out for female woman now, and a knife pint, pushing me around, daring with me freely while me have a baby by my side. So while me have a baby by my side, no one him a deal with me freely now and push me up and a boss me around and make me afraid I'm gonna pull knife by me. Me walk up, me gonna party, him say come here boy, a ball, come shoot me down on the bed and just use me like a toilet now. And breed me. Me end up now I breed for my one family now. See and everything people know about me, you know. Me end up a breed for my own family now after I gone through. Like a family property and I put it on my side and me can't say much. Me can't say nothing. Because like him say already, look. The boy will run this so like you know, you better go and make him go take care of that. You hear me? You hear me say? So the boy run this so well like me now, me have to go hold him down. And then go tell the boy, say, listen, you know, you breed me. The boy say, you couldn't breed so quick at all. Nothing can go to man. The grown up say, listen to me, you alone, my cousin there with. You have my family there with. You hear me, me a bad man in my youth. So you know what, right? Can't want the boy if he give me money. If you say the boy responsible, that time I'm abuse me. And he use me that way and me fear for my life and me can't go back a country. Me don't go. Me have a young baby. Me look at work in a town for the babysitting and you know, for make sure so me have money to support my child and support myself because I don't want to sit down not doing anything and you know it's kinda rough at the first time I get the job and after me there for a little while the man was so nice and feed me up till me get fat and after the breast them, you know, father coming have enough breast milk and thing them time they hard up my breast because the baby was still young. The man that watch me and wait for me to get hard. Me like my body to get hard up because you know when you're sick your body you still have enough breast milk take a while for your body heal up. And after that, the man started to ask me out, he was wealthy. And I was like, sir, I couldn't do that. You know, I'm working from 7 to 7, sir. You know, how me get a job, they like me tell you, $5 me borrow, you know, and go up on a job. Then when me go up on the job, the agency wouldn't take me coming out the $10 them time they for register. I roadside, me sit down with my big afro here, let out a ball. Because me don't know what to do. You know? And a man pick me up and said to me, say, well, pretty girl like you crying, get up, man. I said, me have a young baby, baby probably dying right now if you're hungry. I'm a writer, so right now when I told I look at work and the woman tell me $10 money for it, him said, don't cry, man. And him took out $50 and send me across the road, go change me, come back, him look me wallet and said to me, see that, me have changed. But I just want to see you true about your word, or you're not a liar, you're not a thief. Because that's why I gave you 100, I thought you was going to take the 100 and run. You understand me? But I feel something about you, so I put the 100 in your hand to prove. And when I go back at the agency, he say, where you are? I tell him. Around a couple of minutes later, I sit down, I see the man come back with his wife and 2 kids, them, which is a twin. And him do so. And I go to him and say, this is my wife and my kid, I want you to come and work for me. And I said to the man, say, let me get me $10, $10 enough money. And the man said, no, leave it, don't bother with that. I really want to take it, but me leave it. And I was able to go eat rice and peas and chicken and eat. My belly was so hungry. You know, I feel good. Just for sitting on a couch and see one little TV and, you know, I have a whole bunch of work, but I take care of the twin them good and I'm not supposed to wash the nappy and all them things, but I do it because I was glad for the job, pick up everything like a big tenant yard. You know what I'm saying? Making sure I was still young. So you get to the point now where it's like, I breed for my cousin now and it's like, Ray, I take advantage of me. I don't know where to go to, I don't know nobody. You know what I'm saying? I never talked to my father before that time and I never knew my father. I never spoke to him at that time and I didn't know him. So at that time now, I go to my other cousin now, which I'm sister, and I say, boy, you see, me, I got party every night and me really cool and, you know, I want to show you a little thing. Say, boy, this happened to me, you know, why you hold it down because I'm afraid for my life. And it's like, I have to tell somebody because 2 weeks ago. When I go on the back now and I cry, you know, it's like me back in the house, I cry and my son, I crawl. So my son now, they on him knee, you know, I crawl and I'm hungry. So you have some trash, some coconut trash, I throw in the yard for old coconut trash or they come by or whatever. Throw in the yard and fall, I pick up it. So him I crawl upon the knee, though, him hungry now, wanna take up some of the coconut trash and I put it in him little mouth. And him crawl upon him knee all the way on the outside and see me bungle back there crying. He say, Mommy, no cry, mommy. And he try to wipe me tears. That's God be my weakness. The reason why I can't cry a lot because meditation, I lose a lot of that pain. So my eyes could be watering a lot now, but even though the pain, it can't pain as much, but that alone can't come. I can't have no whoop of tears I run down like before. So me have to kill that. Because that is going to destroy me in pain all the time. So it happened that now, when me tell her no, she go and basically go back and tell him. So me da bathe my son now and I wash me down, stand down at the cistern. You know you bend down at the pipe and I wash my son down and me booping on my friggin' head. Something just lick me. Come like it's a tree drop on top of me or something. And me do some realize that my head a bleed. My head bust up with a big stone on my head. And me take up my son. And leave out and start to walk. I'm going to a Spanish Town hospital. Couldn't me tell them what happened to me, you know, like. Come back up at them, I never forget. Come back up at the boot. And me have the number for a man. See, I'm my father. Me ask somebody if a call is sitting there, call, some call sitting. Right when there's Spanish Town where Lee supermarket there. And I saw the person help me call and me get to a man. Me say, yeah, my father. And the man say, yes. Me say, well, you see your name, my son, and him name, you give him the name and you give me name Olivet. So, I just want you to know that you're not going to hear from me no more. Or my son. Because I come to the conclusion that tonight it's going to end. Because the man who kicked me out from the job come on to sleep with him. He started to stone me with stone and break my heart. He started to fling stone off of me in Christmas. A long time I reckon like a while. 77 was doing good. The man flings some stone off of me and stone me out of yard and said I'm going to sleep with him the night. Because wife now come in. She want enough beauty shop and she up and down and busy at Christmas time. He said, come in my room and sleep tonight, you know. You know, and sleep with me. We pay extra. I said, no, sir, I couldn't. The man say, if you don't do it, don't come back here tomorrow. You know, I never get me pay for the whole week. The man stone me out and place. Stone me for your road. The man I chose stone off of me fright. The man say, if I stop down the road at any of my wife's business place and tell me a big gunman, me know if you find my girl. Stone me. When the man stone me, I never get no money. I run out no money that week. Believe me, because when my father used to send money, I want to every month, I must say $100 a month come every month. $100 loan must come. And I share it with my family, then my cousin, because I the most of my family, I can't just eat and them not eat. So, me decide, because my cousin was good, you know, she could have sew on them thing there. Make a thing because school she was a headband. So we used to go buy elastic, a Spanish Town market, we go buy elastic and we still make ear clip. With elastic going on them, you can pull up your ear and put on your ear and put them on my hand and start walk through Spanish Town market. Because I used to hang over sometimes and beg people quarters when I walk. But beg a quarter, no. Things was rough. Sometimes I used to go and pick up bread. By the same bakery, throw out the bread, them and the garbage and the bread and throw out a whole bunch of bread and sit and bun. Used to go and take them up and put them on fire or smoke. And kind of warm the germs off of them and eat them and they kind of feel like them fresh. And so on. So I don't know. So basically that's what's happening to me. So when my father sent me next money for food, I couldn't use money for food. Because I did not want to have a child of my family. So I go to the doctor now, and when I got the doctor right on the road now, it wasn't far, but I never want to tell nobody what go on. Because him know what was going on and thing, and I never want to be like that. I never want my life be like that. And from me talk to the man, and the man say, I'm going to help me. He said, don't worry, by next week I'm going to help you. Don't do that what you're planning to do with your life and your son. I'm going to help you. I promise you I'm going to help you quick as I can to get out of there. I tell him what the situation was and what was going on. Anyway, some money did come. I don't remember if it was more him send when I usually sell, but I take the money. And instead of buying the usually food, I'm supposed to buy, I take it and give to a doctor to have an abortion. And I didn't know too much about them thing, you know. It was my first one, you know. I didn't know too much because, like I said, I have my son. And that was a hard birth because he had to cut me to get my son out. So I go into this place and this man started to put all this thing in my body, you know. And I'm feeling all this pain. It's like the worst pain I ever felt because there was no anesthesia. He didn't give me no injection. He didn't do nothing. Him just tell me take off and him just go in and start doing thing and just do everything raw. Raw. So I'm wheeling and moaning and pain and I buckle up and he's like, listen, the same way it goes in, the same way it got to come out. That's what he's telling me. When I'm moaning, him telling me the same way it goes in is the same way that I come out and it's in pain, this terrible pain. I didn't think I would make it. But I know I couldn't have a family child. It's a lot more things I have to tell you guys that I never talk about. So if I want to change my diet and be, so let me be. Don't discourage me. Don't, if I'm trying to put you in a path where I know I'm coming from could help you because you suffer the same, it helps. So what really happened to me, when I came out the office because I was alone, I fell out in the street side like a dog. And people see me and take me back to the office because that was the closest place to take me back from where I was coming from. When I wake up, I find myself not realize I passed out on the street side. They bring me back right back in the docket office. I realize I'm back inside. You say just pass out, but you'll be fine. But I was glad not to have a family child inside my stomach. So after that, I left. Nobody knows I was leaving. I just got up, I grabbed my son, and I decided to go back to the country. When I go back to the country, I decide, at that time my sister had left the man, and she were no longer with that man, and she live in the same area but on a different side. And I go up there and check her, stay with her for 40 days, a little old house next to where she was living, and I rent that. And my father was still sending me like money a month. I paid the rent for that to like an old lady and an old man that was owning it up the top. And me, I put a little bed in it, me and my son living there. It's like when rainfall, I saw this big scorpion that was coming. Big scorpion, almost like a damn snake. I never see scorpion that big. It was thunder rolling, and you know, we ain't got electricity, it's just lamp. And the baby's there on the blanket. I saw this scorpion, it was big as hell. Crawl in the blanket, man. I grabbed that thing so fast, I don't know where the scorpion went. I was looking for the damn scorpion. I couldn't find the scorpion. It was raining. And you know those holes, they got old and scorpions, they're coming inside. Damn. I was up for the whole time, couldn't sleep. Couldn't sleep. You know, because they're looking for a warm place. It's raining. That's the only thing I hate about those things. 40 leg or scorpion, they call it 40 legs. 40 legs. With a whole bunch of legs, 40 legs. I hate them, man. That's the thing I really don't like to see, 40 legs. Really don't. Really don't. And they got big ones like snake, you know, in so much different like islands in America. They have big one that big as any other kind of snake. And you could never know they could be that big. But they are. There's an island that carry them big as snake. You have an island that complete cover with those things and the big as snake. There's things in life that you wouldn't imagine. So that's why I end up rent that little house back, fix my papers, leave my son with his family real quick, and get to America. When I go back there, pass through to fix my papers, I feel I should stop to let everybody know that I am leaving Jamaica. But when I get there, most everybody already traveled and they're already gone. They already left a different country. You know? So they wasn't there. So when I came here, I realized some people was here, some people was in different country. So that's how my story went with that. So I'm going to go. I left you with that. I love you. And we'll talk more about my life so you could understand me more and understand why I'm not going to sit around and just let everything go through me on this earth and not trying to find a purpose to someone, their pain and what they go through. And let we be on the same frequency. Let us get rid of our sin and all the wickedness that done to us, that we don't take alcohol and live in this mental life by eating milk and cheese and sitting under the same thing that we've been doing to us. We want to change so we can let that pain go. Let that extra fat go. Spend our money on nice clothes, travel the world, go places, love with each other. Find a good man that will love you for who you are. A man that will love a woman not for what she got, but because you know that she's a God. Because it's only goodness bring goodness. Once you bring goodness to a woman, goodness will come to you because women are gods. I left you with that. I love you. Remember to love. Remember to subscribe. Remember to share. Remember to put your thumbs up, goodie. Ride with me the journey, because I have a lot more things I'm going to open up to. And I think this is the first time I was open up to this chapter, because I have a lot more things that I never open up to that you don't know. I love you. And peace be with you. Calmness, collectiveness of your energy. We need to be on the same path. If you take your time to know me, don't expect me to run into you one time, because you can be fake. But if you give me time, I will know who you are and I will stand with you as you stand with me. All right? Sometime you might see somebody saying something good or doing something good, and they might come on your line and say something good, and you want to support them what they're doing because you need support also. But support is sometimes you run over and support a person they turn against you and make you look like damn, like you're a fool. What you're running behind me for? When they're just trying to support it because you have a good heart. So take your time before you give up your energy to someone unless they know that deserve your energy, and they will change your energy. I love you, and I have more, right. So just let's just get together on that frequency and see what it does for you. I'm gonna try to find out from Jay if you could help me super chat. I want to be able to get money where I can help somebody to buy their grocery for a week or 2 weeks. If I can manage to buy somebody a grocery for a week or 2 weeks of all clean food and I can pay for it, that'd be really good, as long as the person will eat it. So if we could have done that, then we can, so we can buy Stacey this food and all clean food and good stuff. And we can buy Maggie over here. Let's see what you're eating today, Maggie. I'm going to go over Stacey, see what Maggie's tasting. How you feeling today, Stacey? Let me see how your kids feeling. How is Joy? I want to hear about your Joy. So I want it to be like a fruitful thing as a family. I don't want you to be here and not be a family or not bearing fruits. I want you to be a fruit so I can eat from your tree. If you eat from my tree, I must eat from your tree. So that means we have to see eye to eye. Right? So that's why I want able to come up with this money. If you can donate to monkeysalad@mail.com, let me know. So who's to ever want to be on the journey or willing? We want people that willing to be in camera. We don't want nobody to want to nyam up a food and hide behind the camera and then can't come to light when they start get light. We want people who really want light, who really want to do this, but then can't afford it if we buy the stuff. And if we keep up with it, we can help and balance each other some way or the other. Because it's important. It's very important. I love you. You understand? Because if you eating clean and you started eating clean, I want to see your video on Facebook. I want to come and share it. I want to come on your YouTube and see what you're eating. I want to laugh with your Joy over there. But I have to know you're real. I don't want to run come over there and broke my neck because you come here and say one word or two word. And you're going to say, man, she this and that and I laugh off of me and you're still not going to be different. I want to see that you're doing it. So I want to come and enjoy it because that's where my life is at. That's where you would find me interest in your life because of where your husband I eat, the picture I eat. Because that's what I'm into. So when I watch it, I would want to eat more too and eat some of what you eat too. Because maybe you make a dish that is good that I didn't make yet and I want to try it. So you making me try something that I try because I need as much to eat and I can't eat. Because these days I used to feel like I'm starving, but now I'm not feeling that no more because I'm eating more stuff by little of this or little of that. Sometimes not all the time you want, but when you have it, you realize you're good. So I can support you if you're only in the family. Because we have greater things coming. So when you are working on it with me, I'm working on it with you. And we become one, then we can make progress. I need strength. I need backup. I need love. I need a family that I never have. And this is what I want to give to somebody. Just love and plain love and understanding. I'm not looking for anything more before I die. I just want to live with love. I just want to be love. And give love and understand what love is. And understand what I eat and understand why I suffer so much. And understand that I don't want others to suffer, neither do I. And I want something to be great out of my life. I want it to be great. I don't want to come on this earth and leave with my mouth closed. And I might talk too much. But that's because I never get to talk a lot. I never have nobody to listen to me. And sometimes when I come on social media, I laugh about all these silly things. I need to be more open, just in being silly, but still pour everything I have inside. So when I know when somebody hurting, I know they're hurting. So don't tell me they're not hurting. When you see Mackerel crying and she hurting, don't tell me she wasn't hurting because I know when someone hurting. We'll talk again and more about these things in life. Later, I'll try to come back on. I'll try. If I have the energy, so why not? I'll try. You might want to see me in makeup and stuff, but I can't do it today. Maybe tomorrow, the next day, I need to go drink some more water, try get some more exercise, and probably come back on later, talk to you guys. I can put on my skin cream, wash my face. Maybe I can make up tomorrow or the next day or something, okay? But not today, because it's late now, and put myself through all that. I could use the time to meditate and then come back and just hear myself out with you. The world is big. It's all out there for all of us to make money. It's big enough for each one of y'all to make money. Each one of y'all have your channel. Each one of y'all helping each other with bigger head and have the mouth. When I come out, I go low, not just high. I talk a lot of stuff. And comedian and Facebook and all about. Some of them people say, man, I don't understand it. It's nothing, it's just words. But I gotta go low and I gotta go high. I can't just go one way because that way I would crash. If you see my forehead sink, that's when my third eye open after knowledge. I never used to have my forehead open up, but you can see it now. From a distance, you can see it right here. Don't worry about that. We are one and we are family. And I love you. God bless you. Huh? Okay, God bless you too. Sandy Joseph, I'm here for you always. Um, yes, Sandy. Yes, Sandy, thank you so much. Sandy, I don't understand you. When you're saying, I love you too, Sandy, and I know you're saying you love me, and I'm picking up some negative energy from Sandy. Sandy, I'm picking up negative energy from you. I know you're saying you love me. Sandy, I'm picking up energy. What is going on with me and you in this energy sign? Are you being the same thing that I've been through? Or are you at some of pain or connecting like I did because I'm picking up something in the frequency? Something that you don't understand me, or you kind of like me and you don't like me at the same time. I love you. Okay, we're similar. Okay, we're similar, Sandy. That's what you're saying. Okay. 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 Yes, all know. Understand you perfect. Yes. Same pain. People wouldn't understand. Right. So that's why I was getting up some frequency from you. You were saying like maybe this girl don't like you too much. Maybe she trying to jeer you in a bad way, like an evil spirit. But on the other frequency saying that it could be that you and her suffer the same kind of pain and loss somewhere down the line. So you're picking up the negative energy that you and her was carrying. It's not like she don't like you. Is if she doesn't like you, she wanna give you three arts. But she like you, but in your magnetic field, you're picking up like something is clashing here, something ain't right. But what you're picking up is the pain and the negativeness that she has, that you had, you're both clashing together. So that make you want to start like, but something is going on with us, blah, blah, blah. No, that's why you got to listen to your thought and take your time. Because you can offend people by coming out to them the wrong way. So that is what I was feeling. All right, Sandy? Yeah, much love, enough respect. No, same pain with family. Sandy, it's okay. Don't cry because guess what? Make sure to cross your leg. We're gonna do it again later, right? It's gonna what it does to you. That's why if you're not meditating like that, goody, it's gonna be hard for you to understand. By eating tulka from across your leg, crossing your leg. I don't know what it is that in the dimension, but when you do that, man, everything changed. You start to change. You start to become different, goody. You start to wake up. So we're gonna try to some more later on meditate, but don't cry. And the frequency was coming through like yeah, this girl is clashing, but I don't know why. Why and Sandy clashing? I don't know why. But It's because we've been to the same frequency, same pain showing up. You know, I'm feeling it, attracted to this thing. Is like negative thoughts coming through to me from you, but it's not you to me. It's what you've been through, the same thing. Yeah, God bless you too. Demina, Demina, love and respect. Laura, Saran, I love you too. Ambry Murray, much love too. We got to be on the same frequencies. We're not going to make it. Sandy Joseph, Fancy Daily, how are you, Queen? How are you? King or Queen, I don't know if it's a man or a woman, so you know who you are if it's a man or a woman. And Marie Thomas, Nia 2 4 them. Nicole Prank. That's why my eyes is like that, like I can't see. It's not like I can't see. That happened to you when you become very connected. Sometimes your eyes and like your problem, but it's okay. Just follow the wires because my third eye, you can't take the sensitive of the light. It caused me to dim down these eyes more so I can see. That's all. I was having this problem, thought like something wrong with my eyes, but it's not. I realized what it was. Um, Yours truly, much respect, love, Queens and King. Blessing Liberid, Nicole Prank, Key opens. That's right. Simpson Christine. Big up yourself. Lima Taylor. Respect and love. Lawrence Sanders. Respect and love. Marcia Miller. Much love, my queen. And so on. Simone, said that already? Lovely, lovely love. Much respect and love to you. DK74. Yes, much love and respect to you. Babylon. Bango. Blango. Sweet, lovely bit. Much love and respect to you too. We're moving on the other side and we're going to sleep after death. We want to be peaceful and leave our family behind and happiness and we're not suffering. Paying bills that they can't afford. Trusting shit they can't afford to pay. People come taking away their cars and shit on the roadside. It's so embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? Murray! Murray! Happy Mother's Day too. Let me go because my thing is gonna cut off. We come talk some more later. I love you. Mwah, mwah. Peace be all around you. Peace within your water that you drink. Peace within your heart. I'm with you in spirit, even though I'm not in here. I'm still thinking about you and I'm still connecting to you. So what I'm gonna need later on from all of you guys, soon enough I'm gonna get a WhatsApp back, okay? So I could get your pictures. Each and every one that your pictures, because I need to have your pictures and you need to have my pictures. Because when we started connecting, I'm gonna show you something that the Holy Spirit is showing me. All right? And we all could connect at the same time, looking at each other.